And we're live. Pep Talk Boys, welcome. It's me, JLB, and tonight we will be doing the boxer show with the headline Richard Riakporhe seeing what he can do tonight. And look, before we get started, I want to say hope everyone's had a great day. I've had a great day today. It's been absolutely fantastic. Hope everyone's having a fantastic evening. Get in the comments tonight. I want to get everyone involved. Also subscribe to the channel Pep Talk Boys. Also hit that notification bell for all the latest information. Tonight I'll be doing two shows on tonight. The boxer show, which is on the right now, and also the Terence Crawford and Sean Porter fight later on in the evening. So yeah, everyone please get involved. I will get the socials going at the bottom, which everyone can follow. Please get in touch and get your predictions for tonight's fights in the comments. Everyone get involved. Help me along tonight on the watch along. It's just going tonight doing the shows, but look, it's always great to do a watch along with you guys and getting the action called. So yeah, get involved, get in the comments, let me know how you're getting on. Haydar, hello Haydar, how you doing? Get involved tonight, mate. Let us know what's going on. If you caught some of the action tonight, you see Natasha Jonas. She had a points victory over an opponent that wasn't looking like she wanted to fight, to be honest. She was on the back foot all night, wasn't very ambitious. I didn't really think it was a good matchup for her if she wants to be looking for a world title fight. I know that they're saying it was just a tune-up and everything like that, but look, you've seen some of these ladies recently fighting, and they've been absolutely fantastic, and the standard is really rising. So yeah, look, she got the rust off. She got a victory, so fair play. Moving to bigger and better things, but that's why she was on the free string and not on the higher up on the bill. But hopefully a bigger fight comes for Natasha Jonas. Saw Luau, what a knockout that was. If you saw that, get in the comments, because that was a big knockout, big overhand right. He dropped his opponent a couple of times early in the fight. Wasn't really looking great for his opponent, but his opponent come on strong. Looked like he was showing a bit more ambition. I wouldn't say he was going to look like he was going to take it to Luau, but showed a bit more ambition as the rounds went on. And then, well, what a big right hand! What a big right hand! And look, just seeing on the screen, Nick Campbell, a big heavyweight. Looking forward to him fighting tonight, so that'd be great. But yeah, going back to Luau, that was a great big knockout. And Richard Riakporhe headlining tonight against Durodula. So let's see how that goes. It looks like could be a tasty one. Get your opinions in. Haydar says in the comments, watch out for Adam Azeem. No, most definitely. I've missed that fight. I will be honest, that fight was, I think it was just a moment ago. If you can let me know in the comments how that one went. I missed that, but I saw his brother Hassan Azeem. He looked good. Show some good hand speed. It says he's fighting on next, so I thought he was fighting just a moment ago, but no, he's fighting in a moment against Stu Greener. But yeah, Hassan Azeem looked very good for his debut. Can't really fault him. His opponent didn't want it when he went down. I thought he could have continued, but he obviously didn't want that, so didn't want that smoke, so he got out. But a knockout victory for him on his debut, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's great. So yeah, look, there's some great fights on the card tonight, so I'm looking forward to it. Look, I always enjoy boxing on the box, so yeah, absolutely fantastic to get some action. And two shows tonight, as I said, I'll be doing this one and the Sean Porter Terence Crawford one later on this evening. But yeah, get your predictions in the comments, let me know, get involved, what you guys been up to today. I went to a nice little town about 45 minutes away from where I am, called Winchester, to the market with the in-laws, which was absolutely fantastic, and the family with the kids and stuff. So yeah, that was brilliant to go down there to the Christmas market. Has any of you guys been going out and getting your Christmas shopping yet? Going to any of the markets? Let me know what you're looking for Christmas. There's some big fights over the Christmas period as well. Some big shows. I heard that apparently Liam Williams versus Chris Eubank Jr. has been called off, which is a shame. They only had the press conference the other day. So yeah, that's a big blow. But there's some big shows on the Zone that's coming up, which we'll be doing on show, so that'd be absolutely fantastic. And then yeah, no, get in the comments tonight. Let me know what you're thinking about tonight's fight. Richard Riakporhe, is he going to go on to bigger and better things? Do you think he could challenge for a world title in the future? Do you think that's a possibility for him? if he can get a victory tonight. Natasha Jones had a quick change around. She's in the punditry booth now with George Groves and Anna. So yeah, she's quickly got out of her fighting gear and is now doing a bit of punditry work, which is always fantastic. She's always great, I feel, on the punditry. So no, yeah, that's probably why they gave her a little bit of a warm up fight tonight. So get her back out on the duties. Wonder if she gets double pay for that, pay for fighting and pay for being a pundit as well. But yeah, fair play to her. Like I say, I think she's really good when she's on the mic. So no, it'd be good to see her tonight. She performed well. I'm not gonna lie. She did really perform well. I didn't think her opponent really wanted to get involved. She didn't have much pop to her shots. But yeah, it's a good round. Let's give her that. So here we go. Got some comments flying in. I see Manchester United lost today, Jay. But yeah, no, you are correct, isn't it? Yeah, I do have the shirt on here, but that will stay underneath the jumper for the foreseeable future, at least while Ollie's still there. So yeah, hopefully we can get a new change in manager coming up very soon and hopefully pick up the results. But we got Luke 20 getting involved. Hello Luke, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well, mate. Love the channel. Who you got? Crawford v Porter. I think it would be a close one, mate. Once Crawford getting to Porter towards the end of the latter rounds. Yeah, no, that's a good shot. That's a great fight for tonight. I've got to agree. Look, as you say that, Sean Porter's on the scales there. They're showing you the weigh-in from last night, and I've got to say, I love Sean Porter. He is a great fighter. He's a classified welterweight. Do you know what I mean? He's a little terrier, a little beast, and as I said before, he beat Usyk in the amateurs. This guy, do you know what I mean? Sean Porter beat Usyk in the amateurs. Yeah, you heard that right. I said it before on the channel, and I think Sean Porter. Look, I think he's going to give Terence Crawford probably the fight that Terence Crawford's had. I wouldn't be surprised, as you said there, Luke. Crawford get late stoppage. That could possibly happen. I think Sean Porter's got a great engine, great chin, great fighter. But I think Porter. I've got a sneaky feeling Porter might do this, but people are probably going to say I'm crazy, but that's just my opinion. Crawford hasn't really fought elite opponents in his last couple of fights. You could say like Kelbrook wasn't at the top of his game. Amir Khan, like no, just and his inactivities, and it's not his fault because I love Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is an absolute beautiful fighter. I think he's fantastic. At 140, he was supreme. 147 has been faultless so far. He's a great fighter. So look, I've got nothing to say about him, but bad about Terence Crawford to say. But I just feel like how can he's got the pound for pound worst promoter in Bob Arum in my opinion. How can you not promote this guy to the full capacity? Because with his skills, his talents, what he's achieved in the game so far, Terence Crawford is 100% someone who should be getting these big fights. So yeah, Bob Arum's done a terrible job with Terence Crawford, so it's not really his fault. But Luke says, nice prediction, mate. It'll be a close one. Porter is no joke, though. 100%, as I was saying, Porter is definitely no joke. And it's going to be a real good fight. So I'm really looking forward to it. That's why I said I'll do another one tonight. Do two. Do this one, the boxer one, because I'm looking forward. There's quite a few good fights on this card tonight. So I'm looking forward to that on the boxer show. But there's also going to be that big fight tonight, which I'm looking forward to as well. So yeah, Luke, stay with the channel, stay with us tonight. Get some more comments in if you're watching the boxer show. Let me know your opinions, same as everybody else, and also join me tonight at 2 a.m. for the Sean Porter versus Terence Crawford welterweight fight in the welterweight division. Really young, ha ha ha. I presume that is because of the Man United. Yeah, that's fantastic. Losing the Watford 4-1 was absolutely embarrassing. And Albanian boxer, nice to see this evening. It says, has Marku fought yet? No, Marku hasn't fought yet. So I'm looking forward to that. Stay with us, Albanian boxer. I will be talking you through the action this evening, and I'll let you know. It's Adam Azeem versus Stu Greener coming up next. Adam Azeem His brother Hassan Azeem fought earlier, got a first round knockout, which was great for him on his professional debut. So let's see what his brother's all about in a moment. It's good because, as we said on the show earlier in the year when we were discussing with Kenny and Joe about the zone possibly, I mean, Eddie Hearn going from Sky to the zone, how we changed the landscape of boxing. And one of the things I did say was that there'll be more opportunities for more shows, like we're seeing with Boxer and people getting involved with Sky Sports. So so the fans are going to win, the fighters are going to win. As we're getting at the moment, we're getting shows on Zone, Sky Sports, so that's fantastic. And you're going to be seeing these sort of fighters come through, and it gives them an opportunity to show their talents. And also, you're going to see fighters that were also fantastic at the Zone, but really not getting their opportunities, and they can now go to Sky and get more of an opportunity, be higher up on the bills, and progress their careers. And it's just great for all boxers and boxing in general, really. So yeah, no, looking forward to these cards. And the Jose Burton versus Dan Azeez for the British title. Really looking forward. Big fan of both guys. Jose Burton's absolutely brilliant, and we'll be calling that fight later as well. So yeah. Also, please look, as we go any further, hit the subscribe button. Pep Talk Boys. Follow all our stuff. Hit that notification bell. It really helps us out. We really appreciate all your support so far. It's been absolutely fantastic. The first couple of months that we've been doing the channel, me and Joe. So yeah, no, we really appreciate all your help, and it's been absolutely great. And yeah, please carry on supporting Joe as well, and also the team. You see their socials at the bottom. Joe's doing a gig tonight. Joe's a musician as well, so if you can, talk to him about music, obviously boxing, support him on all his stuff, and follow him on all his socials. You got me there as well, JLB, and also Shaz, and also from the pay respect to the late Pro Bs, Frankie Beckles, obviously the honorary member of the channel as well. There's also Pep Talk UK, also what we do a lot of our stuff on before, which you'll see is close to our heart, is still there, so you can still check that out and see a load of the videos still on that channel, so please check it out. And also keep following us here too. So Albanian boxer, fun fact about Marku: when he was 15 years old, he beat a Serbian kickboxer and he was 34. Wow, cheers for that, Albanian boxer. Yeah, and if anyone else has got any like fun facts, please get involved. I remember before we used to say, what do you have for your dinner before fight night tonight? Like, what did you have in that? I had a lovely Greek lamb mixed kebab, and there's a lovely pit of salad and that lamb. And when I was in Winchester down the market, that was absolutely beautiful today. That was beautiful. So that's what I had, and also I got a nice brownie as well. So that was beautiful too. So what do you guys have for your dinner then? Anything interesting? Throw it in the comments, or if you've done anything interesting today, let me know. And it also get your fun facts in like Albanian boxing, and that's absolutely fantastic about Marku. Yeah, no, he's got some good skills. I can tell by his stance and that he looks like he was some sort of kickboxer. I did hear about it as well before. So yeah, no, that's great. And get some more facts in there. I absolutely do appreciate it. Like I said, that fact I told you earlier about Sean Porter beating Usyk as an amateur, that's a great little story too. Some people wouldn't believe it, but if you go back and check, you can find it. It is an accurate, a correct fact. So yeah, let's get going. And also, Luke says on here, oh Joe Randall, sorry, yes Joe, you watching the show tonight? The boxer show that's on now. Are you looking forward to? Is there some fights you're looking forward to? I said obviously Jose Burton. You got Caroline Dubois, Daniel Dubois' sister, Florian Marku, Riakporhe. You got Azeem that's coming on in a moment. So yeah, let's get going. And Luke 20 says, cannot wait for Ortiz Jr. versus Avanesian. Neva, what a fight. Yeah, that got called, and I think that's an absolutely beautiful fight. I think that's going to be an absolute cracker. Obviously, we know David Avanesian is an absolutely top level fighter at the top of his peak at the moment, I believe. I know he had a couple of slip ups earlier in his career, but that's no fault. That's just experience, and you learn from them. And it looks like he's learned well. A steady, stern fighter. So David Avanesian is a tough guy to beat, but we've seen with Ortiz Jr. The guy possesses some great skills, power, great fighter, and I think I wouldn't like to call that one at the moment. Do you know what I mean? That's a tough one. Get your views in the comments. Let us know. I know Joe Randall likes his boxing as well. He knows a lot of stuff. So Joe, what do you think about that fight? Get involved. And then we got Luke back in the comments saying, Winchester not far from me. Mate, I used to go there every year. Great mug. I hope you had a good time. Yeah, mate, it's probably about 45 minutes to an hour away from me. And yeah, it's great to go down there with the kids, with my partner and our family. It was always nice to get out and go to new places. And it was the Christmas market, and it was absolutely great. So all the lovely food stalls, stuff like that. Like I said, I had a Greek lamb and chicken kebab, bit of salad, bit of mayo. Beautiful. You can't really argue with that. So yeah, beautiful stuff. And Joe Randall's really sorry I've not been here lately. I felt like I was dying with the old COVID, so glad to be back with you guys. Yeah, COVID, bad times. Yeah, Joe had COVID, struggling over there. So yeah, hope you're getting better. Hope you can get back to watching some of your boxing. And yeah, look, the first fight's kicking off now. Look, these early fights we're interact more with the fans and that, but when the bigger fights come on, I'll score it and go through round by round. But Azeem looking nice with the black trunks with the white trim. His opponent Greener with the gold trim and the black trunks. And look, Greener looking to toughen him up a little bit on the inside. He says that he wants to try and stop the distance, the jab of Azeem. Because obviously you can see the reach and the height difference in the size. Like Azeem looks a lot bigger, wider frame. So Green is trying to get in close, but Azeem looking nice here with a double jab, sort of same sort of stance as his brother a little bit. And the way they fight, they look pretty similar from what I saw earlier. If it's any different, then let me know. And Joe Rand also back in the comments says good card tonight. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, you guys. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you're thinking about the card. What do you think about these young fighters getting an opportunity on box? I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think it's great for the sport to get more eyes on boxing. I remember back in the day hearing about it was difficult for the broadcast or to broadcast fights on TV. It would be very rare and difficult. So we've got to applaud all these fights that are happening, all these different promoters and managers getting these fighters out there, and look, Sky continuing, because like we said, the Zone could have just gone and Sky could have said, look, we don't want to put on boxing anymore, and they could have left it. But we got Sky, you got BT, you got Channel 5, got the Zone. So yeah, look, it'd be nice to get ITV back involved, I guess. So yeah, it'd be great. So yeah, got Alex in the comments here, Florian, Marku. Yeah, he'll be out later this evening, people. See what Marku can do. I like following Marku. I think he's a good character because I will say it on it. It's not always about boxing talent for me. If you can do a good story and yeah, I do apologise. I haven't that brownie I got from Winchester. Fantastic, millionaire brownie. But yeah, it's also if you've got good character, good personality, good background, and Florian Marku's got that. He brings good attention to the sport. He's always going to give you fireworks if he's going against an opponent that he doesn't really like too much. The opponent tonight obviously has not been too much needle, not that I'm aware of. But yeah, Florian Marku, great for the sport. So yeah, looking forward to tonight and hopefully going on to bigger and better things. All evening, has Jose Burton fought yet? No, he's not. He hasn't fought yet. He's fighting Azeez for the British title later. We'll be calling that here. Then the knockdown in this fight, just missed that, but it's the end of the round. Green has gone down. So Azeem knocks him down, looking for a first round knockout like his brother. Looking really good. I like his jab. I always say on the channel, my favourite punch is a jab. Everything comes from it. It's nice and basic, but it can be the most effective shots if you use it correctly and don't neglect it. Always work on it. Doubles and triple jabs to the body, to the head, and you knock down there. I thought it was by the ear. Don't think it's back at the back of the head. I see it now on the replay. Yeah, on the ear. it wasn't that much. Yeah, it was definitely on the ear. And Haydar says, knockdown. Yeah, no, I just saw it then. Most definitely a knockdown, and the fight's over. Green has been stopped. Missed it again. I do apologise. I didn't even know the round started. But yeah, all over. Azeem, second round knockout. Start of the second round. Nice stuff. Follows in the footsteps of his brother, who won earlier by first round knockout. So a first round knockout and a second round knockout for the family. Can't argue. Great work. Shane McGuigan's got to be happy with that. And goes over to see his opponent, Greener. Greener looked game, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? He didn't give up. You saw earlier in the evening when I think it was his brother actually. Although his brother done a good performance, got a good stoppage. In the fact of he got a stoppage in his debut, but his opponent didn't want none. I think his opponent could have continued, but yeah, Greener looked like he was quite game. Probably would have continued, but referee called it, and it was probably the fair decision. So yeah, happy with that for Azeem, and onto some of the bigger fights coming on for onto the show later this evening. So yeah, get your predictions in for the fights tonight. Do you think Riakporhe going to come in with a big stoppage, going to make a statement, move on to bigger and better things? Caroline Dubois, Daniel Dubois' sister, making her pro debut. She's going to be on tonight. Hosea Burton fighting for the British title against Dan Azeez. That's going to be a good fight. I'm looking forward to that one. And Florian Marku also to come. So yeah, I know there's a lot of Florian Marku fans out there. So yeah, get in the comments. Join me this evening. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Pep Talk Boys. It's me, JLB, talking you through the action tonight. Adam Azeez just getting there. A second round knockout against his opponent, Greener. And look, the action's just warming up. We've got the show tonight, and then join me at 2 a.m. I'll be back after this stream. I'll get a couple of hours kit, and I'll be back at 2 a.m. for Sean Porter, Crawford. Let me know if you're going to be joining me. Joe Randall, are you going to be joining me tonight? I'm calling you out tonight, mate. Are you going to be joining me tonight at 2 a.m. or will you be bottling it and falling asleep and missing the world title fight at welterweight? Because Sean Porter is an absolute dog at 147 pounds, and he's definitely going to be Terence Crawford's hardest opponent to date. I believe. I think it's going to be one of his hardest fights. I reckon he's going to have to pull it out of the bag. I reckon it's going to be a tear up. I want Porter to win, if I'll be honest, just because I'm a real big fan of Porter. It's nothing against Terence Crawford, because I think he's fantastic too. But I've always been a fan of Sean Porter. I love the way that he fights, and I just think he's a real good fighter. But if Terence Crawford wins, I'll also be happy. So yeah, 100%, an absolute banger that's going to be happening tonight. And Florian Marku under 4 rounds by Aiden Billy. Yeah, no, I think Florian Marku under 4 rounds as well. I totally agree with that. I'm not going to say anything different. I think he probably smokes him in a couple of rounds. And up next, it's going to be the British title fight, Dan Azeez versus Hosea Burton. So yeah, we're going to be getting into that. That's definitely going to be an absolute banger of a fight for the title. What's Joe Randall saying here then? I'm sorry you can't nickname yourself Little Canelo and lose that quick. I haven't got the volume up. I might turn it up a little bit. If you can hear my TV on your screen, let me know and I'll turn it down because obviously for copyrights I can't have it up. So I can't hear what's going on TV. So was that greener called Little Canelo? That is a joke. Jokes. Absolute jokes. An Albanian boxer 555 says, is Marku fight free? Well, it's technically not free, but if you've got Sky, it is, I guess, if you've got Sky subscription. So I'm not. It's whether you can watch it on Sky, I presume. So yeah, I've gone to my mum's to watch it on Sky because she has Sky. So it's there on Sky if you can watch it. So there you go, Albanian boxer. Adam Azeem, 19 years old. So look, that's what I'm saying about these young fighters getting their opportunities. Him and his brother tonight have had a good run out. Shane McGuigan is an absolute beast of a coach. I feel like he's definitely getting better. Obviously, he's getting more experience. He's been around for a good few years now. So he's in good hands. He's in the hands with Shane McGuigan. I do rate him as a coach. And look, Ben Shalom there, the promoter. He's going to be obviously trying to move these young guys up. So see what they can do. But look, Hosea Burton versus Dan Azeez next. Get your comments in. Joe Randall, who you fancying in that one? Have you seen much of these fighters in action? Also, Haydar, what you saying? Big A, Alex. Obviously, look, who else is in the building tonight? Get in the comments, Pep Talk boys. It's me, Jay Albie. And I'll be calling the action tonight for you guys on this boxer show. And I'm excited now because the good fights are happening. I didn't realise Hosea Burton was going to be on next. I've followed this guy for many years, obviously. In relation to the Furies, he's look. He had that fight. It was against Frank Buglioni, and he was winning the fight, wasn't he? All the way to the end when he got knocked out and that, and it was a shame. And his fight could have gone in a different direction, but he was in that who needs him club. He wasn't getting opportunities because no one wanted to fight him. I truly believe that because since that fight, he hasn't really progressed at any level. I think he had another loss in his career. Let me know in the comments. And sorry, I was just watching a stoppage there. Has George Groves dyed his hair? Sorry, has George Groves dyed his hair? Because I thought he was ginger. He's like brown now. Wow. Let me know in the comments. Has George Groves' hair been dyed? It definitely looks like it's been dyed. It looked weird. But I've lost my train of thought now. I've just looked at George Groves. I know I saw him earlier, but they done a close up then, and I thought, wow, his hair looks like it's been dyed, but it don't matter, does it? But oh yeah, Hosea Burton. I was saying about him. Yeah, that's it, Hosea Burton. And yeah, and he's just not really moved up as fast as he should be. He should have been past British level 3 years ago, maybe. But he is where he is. Hopefully, he wins the British title and moves up very fast. The European title after that, and then maybe well done as if he can get the victories. But and James Young says, would anyone like to see any of the boxers on I'm a Celebrity? Yeah, no, that would be a good shout. No, I think some old boxers and stuff like that are great sportsmen. Always good on I'm a Celebrity. And then, yeah, I'm a big fan. My family's a big fan of I'm a Celebrity. If you guys are big fans of I'm a Celebrity, you're looking forward to it this weekend. Who are you looking forward to seeing in there? There's some great names. And yeah, it'd be great to see I'm a Celebrity back on our screens this weekend. But yeah, let us know in the comments what boxers would you like to see in there. Xbox boxers, current boxers, dead or alive. Who would you like to see in I'm a Celebrity? Let me know. But yeah, look, there's that British title on the screen there. Beautiful title. I love the British title. One of my favourite titles. I just think it, yeah, absolutely love it. And I know you guys love the British title as well. So showing you some British title classics on the screen now of previous years. Yeah. some warriors have fought back and forth for them British titles. It even shows you there that Hosea Burton lost that he had for the British title against Buglioni, and yeah, there's been some big wars for this lightweight. I mean, light heavyweight British title. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen. People, get your comments in now. Pep Talk boys, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit the like button. It's me, JLB, calling all of tonight's action tonight, and also joining me is all of you guys in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. I'll put them up on the screens. If anyone wants to get involved, let me know, and we'll get everyone involved. And it's Florian Marku live here now. No, look, I'll be calling the action. I'll be calling the fights round by round. For the Boxer Sky Sports Show, Florian Marku hasn't fought yet. You got the Hosea Burton versus Dan Azeez fight coming up next for the British title. So look, I'll be calling that fight, and I'll be calling the Florian Marku fight as well too. So yeah, stay with us. Get in the comments. Let us know your thoughts, and yeah, we'll get you involved. Cheers for that, Leo. Luke 20. I'd love to see Calzaghe on there. One of my favourites he was. Yeah, Joe Calzaghe would be absolutely great on I'm a Celebrity. Some of his stories would be unique, and it'd just be good to see the person. And you always get I'm a Celebrity. They always do some great backstories, and you get some content from there. So yeah, Joe Calzaghe would be a great boxer, and I'm a Celebrity. I would like people in there. Like, who would I like to see in there? John Fury, and I'm a Celebrity would be absolutely fantastic. Throw him in there. What are you guys saying about that? How about this matchup? Kaleem Sokolowski versus Babic. Yeah, no, I like it. Throw it in there. Sokolowski's a difficult fighter for people, isn't he? And Babic is still learning, so why not? Why not? Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Babic. I'd like to see Babic fight anyone, to be honest. As long as someone's game, I'd like to see Babic fight him. So Tokyo, welcome. Is Florian Marku now? No, Florian Marku isn't now. The fight that we got now is Hosea Burton versus Dan Azeez. And Dan Azeez is making his way to the ring now, people. Light heavyweight British title. Prestigious title. And look, classic. It's going to be an absolute classic. I apologise. Just eating some more brownie there. Florian Marku is undefeated so far. He's a good fighter. I've said that earlier. Looking forward to seeing him in action tonight. Prince Teddy just joined. How are you, mate? All good, Prince Teddy. How are you doing, my friend? Glad to have you along this evening. Get in the comments. Let what fights you're looking forward to. And yeah, we get it going. No, Florian Marku isn't now. Florian Marku is on, I think, maybe after this fight. Got Dan Azeez versus Hosea Burton on now. Dan Azeez has just got to the ring. Hosea Burton will be coming next. So look, I'll be calling this fight. And as soon as I know when Florian Marku's on, I will let you know, people. I will let you know. I know Florian Marku is a big fans' favourite. So as soon as he's in, I'll let you know. Leo, when is Florian Marku around? Mate, as soon as he's on, I will let you guys know. Hosea Burton is heading to the ring now. So look, we could have 12 rounds on our hands here, people. So it could be in the next hour, maybe. So look, just stay with me. But what have you guys been up to? Have you had a good day today? Have you been doing some Christmas shopping. I went to Winchester Christmas market with in-laws and the family, with the partner and the kid, and that absolutely loved it. Some great food stalls, the Christmas feel after COVID last year. It was great to get that Christmas feel again. Also having some great family time. So yeah, it's also great to see what you guys have been up to as well, because obviously we like to get the fans involved, and it's a fan channel as well. At the same time, we always get you guys involved, so love to hear what you guys have been up to. And Alfie, no, Marku's not on now. We've got Hosea Burton coming to the ring. It's the light heavyweight British title fight. It's going to be a corker. It's going to be a cracker. I love Hosea Burton. Followed this guy for many years. Obviously, look, he's got the Gypsy King on his t-shirt. I think it's Tyson Fury's cousin. I know he's a close relation. So yeah, people get involved. Let me know who you're rooting for. Hit that subscribe button. Pep Talk Boys. Hit that notification bell for all the latest live shows that we do. All the great interviews that we get on the channel. Got Joe doing some great work. We've got obviously me, Kenny on the lives as well. Joe does the lives with us too. And also we got the fans involved. We've had Ra on the show. We've had Kangaroo Jack. And if any of you fans want to be on the show in the future as well, get involved. But we've got the people that follow regularly as well, like the likes of Prince Teddy. Obviously we've got Joe Randall. We've got Albanian Boxer. And look, there's many more of you guys, and we really appreciate all your support. So yeah, thank you very much. And you got me calling all the action tonight, and just keeping the comments. Really enjoying all your chat tonight. You got Arba, how are you, bro? All good, absolutely fantastic. Enjoying the boxing tonight, enjoying being with you guys tonight. And look, they're kicking it off here really early on in the night with an absolute banger with Hosea Burton versus Azeez for the light heavyweight title. And I'm going to be calling it from round one, you guys. And let me know your predictions before it starts. Alfie Ord says, I bought the fight and it crashed. So I can't walk. Oh no, that's a killer, man. Absolute killer. Yeah, I had to use it on my mum's nail stick thing. So yeah, I was lucky enough that it all went through okay and it worked. So yeah, no, that I was quite lucky as well. So yeah, no, I appreciate that, mate. But bad times. But I'm here. I'll be calling it. So don't you guys worry. Florian is after the main event, guys. Oh, he's after the main event, so we've got to be waiting a little while. Prince Teddy. What was the United result, mate? Don't start. I've already spoke about it. I've already told you. So Alfie says, "Ops, pins on Conor Benn. He can fight. Conor Benn, great young fighter. Game as anything. Balls like King Kong. Yeah, good fighter." Prince Teddy, 100 people in the chat now. Yeah, no, really appreciate that. Everyone get in the chat. Thanks for watching this evening. It's me, Jay Albie, calling the action. And look, round number one is just about to kick off, baby. You know what it's like when I get involved in these fights. And round one in this light heavyweight British title fight, Hosea Burton versus Azeez. And let's get it going. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hit that like button. And here we go. Round number one in the red and white trim shorts, Azeez. And in the blue trunks, we got Hosea Burton, the taller of the fighters, bigger range. Rangy fighter. Azeez though, he looks like an old school 80s fighter in his trunks and his stance. And it looks like it's going to be two styles that are going to gel really well. So looking forward to this nice big jab there by Azeez. A nice body work too, working to the body with a jab. Nice right hand. Yeah, nice marking on the body already of Hosea Burton. So Azeez working his magic already. And oh, big right hand there by Azeez. I'm not sure if he took a left hand there on the inside before he landed the right hand, but it was a big right hand landed there. And he's looking fast and maybe getting early stoppage here. That looks like he's got bad intentions for Hosea Burton, and he looks a bit stunned. I said it was going to be a banger. I didn't say it was going to last long. But a nice jab by Azeez and comes over with an right and a left hand on the inside. He looks marked up on the body, on the chest, on the face already here, Jose Burton. And look, props to Azeez. Absolutely took it straight to him. And he's looking to put a mark, put a stamper down there. Nice jab to the body as well. 1-2 by Burton, but not really much on it. And Azeez comes forward again. A big jab. He's got a good jab on him, Azeez. Nice jab. A little warning here by the referee, and this has been a great start here from Azeez. I'm quite shell shocked, if I'm being quite honest with you. I knew it was going to be a good fight, but I didn't expect it to start as fast as this. Thought Jose Burton would have just used the jab, played around him for the first round, but it hasn't gone like that at all. And this is what I said, the styles gel in a way that people probably on paper would say Jose Burton maybe might have been the favourite, but Aziz's style is just, it's just been on point. He's got like a springing jab that he throws. I really enjoy that. And look, everyone in the chat, over 100 of you, let me know your comments. Let me know if you're watching this fight, and let me know how you're seeing this first round. It looks like it's going to be called any second now. And looking for another cut, but I don't think it landed. What a round, people. What a round. Get in the comments. Azeez took that round for me, 10-9, quite comfortably. Knocked up Jose Burton's body in the first minute of the round. Second minute of the round, laying some big shots to him, some big jabs, some big overhand rights, marking up the face, roughing him up on the inside, and 100% a 10-9 round there to Azeez. Wow, people, wow. Please get in the comments, let me know. You've been absolutely on form, helping me through the show. Always a pleasure to interact with you guys. Christopher Anthony in the comments there says 100%, Azeez bodies this fella. It looks like it so far, mate. It looks like it. He's really impressed me. Comes over with the overhand right again. Round number 2, people, was kicked off. So yeah, the second round's not been as fast in the first 30 seconds. Jose Burton then comes in with a 1-2, but not really connecting. Azeez goes back to trying to jab to the body. The pace has slowed down here. This is how I thought the first round was going to start, but it started fast. But the referee just separates the two guys here. Burton there looking for a 1-2, but another right overhand right, and Burton's defence isn't good at all. Oh, big solid jab by Azeez there. And I think if they go toe to toe, I think Azeez takes him out really. A right hand there by Burton got through, but not really causing any damage, if I'm being honest, or putting a dent in this guy. And every time Azeez hits him and peppers him up, you're seeing the damage, you're seeing the reaction on his body, and you know it's taking effect. So, and he's got good defence, Azeez. He's got really nice tight defence. It's hard to name with a clean shot. Jose Burton likes to leave his chin out there quite a bit. So, yeah, 100% close to flawless. First round there by Azeez. Evaded shots well, couldn't move the jab and all the overhand right. 100% Prince Teddy. That what you said there summed up round 1, and here's Azeez trying to rough Burton up, and you're just seeing the damage on him. Like, he's reddening up his back now and his body because he's roughing him up on the inside. It's Azeez round again here. Michael Hall, who do you think wins, Riakporhe or Durodula? And how I think Riakporhe wins with early stoppage in the first 4 rounds. But we'll talk about that one a little bit later. We're still here in 30 seconds left of round number 2 of this light heavyweight British title fight. Hosea Burton versus Dan Azeez, and it looks like it's going to be 2 rounds up for Dan Azeez. If I've got to be honest, I think he's hit the more damaging shots, the cleaner cut work. His jab is on point. He's just peppering him with that jab. It's like a spring coil jab. It like just springs out, and you don't think it's going to go far, and it like looks like it extends. It's a nice jab that he's got going. End of round number 2 there, people. Get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. It's me, JLB, Pep Talk Boys, live here for the Boxer Watchalong. And yeah, get in comments. Let me know your thoughts. And APO says, did Riakporhe make it harder for himself by ducking early fight? Not too sure. Some people learn at different stages. Look, you've got the Fury gang there in the house tonight. Big up the Gypsy King and Team Fury. Great to see them there at the arena. And so yeah, not too sure about that. Paul's on his own journey, and we'll see. Look, when he gets to the end of his journey, that's when you find out whether it's the end of the road or not. And Christopher Anthony also says big up Lewisham. And yeah, no, look, we've got a lot of you in the chat tonight. We've got a lot of you viewing tonight, so really appreciate that tonight. And carry on with me. Look, I've got this one in. Enjoy me here tonight, 2 a.m. A couple of hours after this show finishes, I'll be back with the big one. Terence Crawford, T-Bud versus Sean Porter, my man, Big Dog, going toe-to-toe for the welterweight title at 147. So yeah, no, let's get it going. Round number 3, people. And if Burton loses this, he needs to pack it in. Big A says, and I think I'm going to throw it out there now. I think he might lose by stoppage, just from what I've seen so far, just the way the fight's going. The jab, Azeez can't miss with that, man. He's just peppering him up all night with that jab. Jab to the body's nice. When he goes up top, he's hitting the spot. The overhand right, that's connecting well. And look, as we're seeing here, Hosea Burton's not getting anything off, nothing clean. He's not really throwing the jab at the moment. He's just worrying what's coming at him. And look, he's got his cousin, the Gypsy King, there. Team Fury. You got Joseph Parker there, former heavyweight champion. Look, you got to be pushing it. Look, you realise this guy here, the way you're fighting, it isn't working for you. You're realising that. So if I was him, I'd be coming forward a bit more. Look, he's showing a bit more ambition for a 1-2. But look, the guard's high. That's it. Work the body. You just maybe got to fight fire with fire. Big right hand there by Azeez. Big right hand. That was a lovely shot right on the button. And that's the difference. When Azeez connects, it looks like it damages Burton. When Burton, he's not really connecting or getting anything clean off, and it's not really showing any damage. It looks like hitting the gloves. And I think, as someone said in the comments earlier, this guy's going to steamroller him. Big A says Burton needs to pack it in. That could be coming true. And you got Hosea Burton is in his swimming shorts. Yeah, he's swimming in deep waters at the moment because he's struggling 3 rounds in. What he's got to hope is if Azeez runs out of steam, but I can't see that happening because the damage he's going to put on him, I can't see him being able to put a stamp on Azeez. But look, it's boxing. Anything can happen. One punch can change a fight, and while someone's game, they've got a chance. So look, anything can happen. I'm just saying, I think he could get stopped, but as I said earlier, I would like Burton to win because I'm a big fan. But with this performance, like I said earlier, I'll be just as happy for Azeez winning. A big left hook by Dan Azeez. These shots are getting through. Oh, and another big left hook, end of the round. And I think this guy's getting peppered, man. This guy's getting peppered. Well done, Jay, for the watch along solo. No, 100%, man. It's a team effort here at Pep Talk Boys. Joe does fantastic interviews, bombing around, doing some great stuff, getting great content from the channel. I enjoy doing live shows and watch alongs and stuff like that. So, look, team effort here, but really appreciate the kind words. And like I said, I'll be here now, and in a couple of hours after this one, I'll be doing the Crawford versus Porter fight. Are you going to be here, Christopher Anthony? Are you watching that fight? Joe Randall, are you still here? Are you watching this fight? What's your thoughts? Get in the comments, Joe Randall. Let us know what you're thinking as well. Prince Teddy, Jose Burton has no head movement and zero power. Echo what I said earlier. I totally agree with you, Prince Teddy. That is correct, my man. He just keeps his chin out there. No defence. Look there, the jab just got through by Azeez already. It's only 10 seconds into round number 4, people. And yeah, that's not great. And Jack Napier, are you doing a watch on for Crawford fight? Yes, I am. 2 a.m. I will be here back on Pep Talk Boys doing the welterweight world title fight. And look, round number 4 here, Dan is peppering up Jose Burton, and he is just getting more and more confident here, I think. And more shots are getting through. Look, he's just saying to Jose Burton, these shots don't even hurt. Like, he's 3 rounds down for me at the moment. He's got to step it up. So, yeah, come on. It's been a great fight. I've enjoyed watching it. Oh, big right hand there by Dan Azeez. Big right hand on the chin. Definitely felt that. Oh, and another big right hand. This guy is eating right hands at the moment. I can feel a stoppage coming soon. He's gonna go out on his back. You can't be eating shots like that. Dan Azeez with some big shots. Bloody hell, Joe Randall, great body shot. Yeah, some great shots coming in here, man. Dan Azeez here. Christopher Anthony says, don't know if I'll be awake, mate. I had an early one at work today. No, that's okay, mate. Obviously, you watch one, so I really appreciate that. You need your rest. That's all good. Catch up with the watch along if you can. Tomorrow, it's going to be on YouTube, so if you get a chance, watch it. I'm sure there's going to be some great action from me on that fight. Because like I said, I'm a big Sean Porter fan. I'm a big Terence Crawford fan, so really looking forward to that. Joe Randall says, the hammers go down. Yeah, the hammer is getting hammered at the moment. He should be called the nail because he's getting hammered at the moment. Oh, he's took another big right hand. This ain't pretty. Dan Azeez is looking on fire. Oh, nice jab to the body. He's just everything he's doing is looking top notch. Oh, another overhand right. He's gonna make it out of round 4. Yeah, why is Jose Burton giving the old fist pump? And then, bro, you're getting smashed up. You're getting absolutely smashed. And at the end of the round, you're trying to fist pump your opponent to say, fair play. Balls to that, mate. Fucking use your fist to punch the other guy in the face. I don't like that, man. I know there's respect. You do your little fist pump at the beginning of the fight and you give your respect at the end, but not when. Fair enough. Give each other respect if you're going toe to toe and you just give it. You're getting absolutely peppered. Rather hyped for the Crawford fight. Not gonna lie. Yeah, me too, mate. Hopefully you're gonna be here. with me. Prince Teddy's going to be here as usual. He says he's going to be here. When is the Flooring Marku on? Apparently, he's not going to be on until after the main event, people. So hopefully, that's going to be shown live. I'm not too sure. Let me know. Yeah, Prince Teddy says he's going to be there. Chris Vanity says he likes Porter. Joe Randall says these body shots are hurting him. And I've got some other people in the comments. I do apologise. I don't know what language this is in, so I do apologise. So I can't really throw them up there because I don't know what I'm going to say, but I appreciate all your support and all your comments. Keep them flying in. Joe Randall to that end of the round, you're getting battered. Yeah, it really annoys me when that happens. When like you're getting peppered, just try and compete, mate. Like you're getting demolished. Like I could say some of these rounds, I don't know, it could be 10-8 maybe. Do you know what I mean? Because the damage is getting accumulated. I feel like look, I don't feel like Jose Burton's caused any damage to Aziz or stopped them in his tracks at all. It's just been one way. Yeah, yeah, Marku fans. Yeah, no, I appreciate all of it. I don't think Marku yet. Marku hasn't fought. Apparently, he's not fighting until after the main event. So that's what I said in the comments earlier, people. But as soon as I know, I'll let you know. But at the moment, we're in round number 5, and Burton's just taking big shots. We're in round number 5 of Hosea Burton versus Dan Azeez for the light heavyweight British title, and he's just eating big shots. He's eating a big jab, another left hand. He's got him in the corner, tying him up. He's just sapping him. As Joe Randall said in the comments earlier, the body shots are definitely hurting him. The jab to the body, the hooks to the body, is definitely. He's putting money in the bank for later on in the fight, and it's definitely working. He's taking big headshots as well. You see his nose is bleeding. As it was said in the comments by Prince Teddy, his jab, his defense is terrible. Jose Burton, he's just been eating jabs for fun tonight. Oh, he's just ate a big jab there. Oh, Dan Azeez just says, "Come on, man, I've got nothing to fear because I'm just eating you up." And he's taking big shots again. He goes, "Come on, let's go again." Hosea Burton is just not getting anything off here. Smashed up his nose, as Joe says. Yeah, no, 100% smashed up. It's one-way traffic going on here, people. One-way traffic. End of round number 5 there, people. Alfie said he ain't fighting after the main event. Look, that's not my information. Someone said that in the comments. I thought he was on after this fight. So, look, I'll let you know as soon as that was. Was supposed to go, but got COVID. My cousins went, no. I feel bad you got COVID, man. I really do. I hope you're getting better really soon. Chris Vanny says, can't believe Macklin said that was Burton was a huge favourite. I didn't think he was a favourite. I personally, for me, wanted Burton to win. I didn't say I didn't agree with Macklin. I thought Azeez, I thought it was a 50-50 fight. So I'm not going to slate Macklin, but cheers for your opinion there, Christopher. Joe Randall says he can definitely take a punch. Yeah, he can, but you can see it. The tree's getting slowly chopped, and soon I can see it being a really bad knockout. I'll try and get a few more of these comments in. Round number 6. Big right hand by Azeez already in round number 6. First 12 seconds into the round number 6. And he lands a big right hand. And Macklin's got Azeez winning all 5 rounds. Exactly the same as me here. Christopher, and he said, been a big fan of Azeez since the Andre Sterling fight. Yeah, me too, mate. I agree. Really great performance. And Prince Teddy says, did well not to get knocked out there. No. Yeah, that was a big shot, Prince Teddy. I was shocked that he didn't get knocked out. So we're here now, round number 6 of this British light heavyweight title fight between Hosea the Hammer Burton versus Dan Azeez. And as we said earlier, that the Hammer is really the nail in this fight at the moment, and Azeez has been the hammer. He's he's worked the body well. The jab has just been on point. I just love the jab. I absolutely love it, and he's used it to perfection tonight. What would be interesting is if he can keep this pace up. If we go into round 6, you've seen lots of fights in the past where someone's maybe dominated the first 6 rounds, and then the second half of the fight has been a totally different fight. So yeah, let's see if that can maybe help Hosea Burton. Let me know in the comments what you think. But as it stands, Hosea Burton's 5 down on rounds, and he's got to really step this up. None of his shots has really hurt Azeez. You just got to hope he maybe gets tired and that wears him down a little bit. But any time I feel like a big shot could knock Hosea Burton out, really. I'll get some more of your comments in between rounds. We've only got another 49 seconds left of this round, people, so I will get involved in the comments in a moment. I don't want to miss any of this action because this is a great fight. Oh, big jab there by Dan Azeez. Adam Smith saying in the comments, I mean on the commentary, how much he's enjoying this fight. What do I think of Florian Marku? I think he's a great fighter. I think he's great for the sport. I said earlier, he's a good character. I love that about fighters. I love people that can bring something to the game, bring eyeballs to the sport, and it's always going to be lively, always going to make you want to fight. And that's a big body shot, and it looks like the ropes kept up Burton there. Big right hand by Azeez, and the bell has saved Burton again. He's hanging on. He is hanging on for dear life here. His nose is gone. Look, Azeez looks $1 million in the corner. And wow. And Prince, he says, Dan Azeez like a 12.5 stone Mike Tyson tonight. I really agree with that. Azeez versus Richards, London derby. Yeah, if Azeez can go up the levels, then I agree. Richards is a couple of levels up above it at the moment. Azeez has got an amazingly accurate jab. I've got to agree with that too. This has been one-sided. And what are their records? I think I'm not too sure what Burton's record. I think he's lost 2, and he's not sure how many wins he's got. I think Dan Azeez is unbeaten though. Saved by the bell, says Jack and Napier. Wow. We're going to be heading into round number 7, but the bell is just saved Burton, and I can feel, I'm going for it here, people. I feel Dan Azeez will take him out maybe in this round. Oh, big right hand! Big right hand, and he's going for the knockout. I said that. He's going to take him down in a minute. He's going to get dropped at least. What a shot! Wow, big jab there by Dan Azeez. Oh, this is some big stuff here. Wow. This is crazy. Oh, big left hook. Oh, he's going for the KO here. Has he had an adrenaline dump though here? Dan Azeez. He's shaking his hands and he stopped throwing. I said this, has he had an adrenaline dump? Burton's coming forward a bit, but another right hand by Dan Azeez. And what am I seeing here? Joe said it in the comments. What a chin. And the record of Burton's in the comments there, 26 wins, 2 losses. How's Burton staying up, man? This guy, if he's the nail tonight, he's hell of a nail. Because he's been hit with the sledgehammer, not just any hammer, he's been hit with a sledgehammer, and he's still standing. Absolutely been peppered, and he's still there, and gotta say, credit for that. He's got huge cojones. Is Dan Azeez looking a bit tired? The shot's maybe not looking as strong now. Coming to the end of round 7, let me know what you're saying. I'm seeing maybe a bit more, it seems we're a bit more confidence from Burton. But Azeez comes forward again. Is Azeez getting tired? But I just feel like he's just one big shot away from taking Jose Burton out. But he's shown such great chin, great heart. But he's taking some big shots again. And we saw at the end a big hook. It's going to... Oh, my God. The ref looks like he could step in here. Oh, I don't want it. The ref stopped it. The ref stopped it. It's all over. Dan Azeez wins. I don't know where Jose Burton goes after this. The right stoppage. The right stoppage. Wow. Wow. What a stoppage that was. What a stoppage, Jose Burton. You see him say, no, I don't want no more. And the ref stopped it. Also in the comments, can we also stop with the silly comments and that? Obviously, we don't want that. So, if so, I will be blocking you. So, if there's any funny comments and that, I will block you. But yeah, what a stoppage. Let me know in the comments. Wow, as you see there, Azeez stops Burton by stoppage. What a brutal stoppage that was. I think maybe you might call it a day now after that. I don't really say just because of a loss you got to stop. It's only his 3rd loss. He maybe can come back. But just the way that he got beaten that wasn't great. And look, I hope he can come back and maybe do something. But yeah, a way to start this, baby. What a way. This is absolutely a cracker of a fight. Obviously, it was one-sided, but it was great action. It was great action, and Dan Azeez is the new British light heavyweight champion. And congratulations, sir. You definitely deserve that. And the finish, I want to see the finish here. Big left hook. Burton fell down. He kind of held on to his opponent. I think that might have been the one that hurt him. He held up. Right hand got in there as well through the guard. An uppercut got him through the guard there as well. Another uppercut. That face he pulled then. It was a couple of the uppercuts. And yeah, that was it. When he screamed, that was the end of it. That was the end of it. As Prince Teddy says here, the face Burton pulled when he was stopped. It was he screamed for it to be finished, and it was over. And congratulations to Azeez. Really impressive tonight. Truth was too bad the big didn't use his jab more with a long reach. Yeah, he should have used his long jab, his reach, but he just didn't have the power, I don't think, in the jab or in the counter right hand or the straight right hand to cause Dan Azeez any problems. That was the issue. You had a nice boxer with no punching power against, as Prince Teddy says earlier, it was a 12.5 stone little Mike Tyson in there tonight. The way he was ducking, he was getting down low. Lovely jabs to the body, lovely jabs to the face, getting up, getting down, big right hands, big left hooks. A 10 out of 10 performance. As I said, he won out of 6 rounds, stopped him in the 7th round. Great stuff. Great stuff. Like to see that. So yeah, join me in the comments. Let me know what you guys are saying. what fights next. Is Florian Marku, people, going to be next? We know he's had a high demand in the comments so far tonight. Will Florian Marku be on next? If anyone knows what order it is, please let the people know in the comments, because people are going crazy for Florian Marku. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to check now, see if we're going to see. I'm going to see if I can find out myself. Can any of you guys know, like? First time watching you doing. Yeah, cheers for that, Dustin. Really appreciate that. First time watching you doing a good job. Thanks for the commentary for the fight. No, really appreciate it. I really enjoy calling the fights in here. Really enjoy you guys joining me. Can't see when Florian is on. Do you guys know? I don't know when Florian Marku's fighting, bro. I'm trying to check out on here now. I can't find out. It's Campbell. Well, that's a great fight. Look, people, look, there's some good fights on tonight. Florian Marku will be on. Like, it says to be confirmed his opponent. What I see. I don't know when he's on. Haydar in the comments said that he's on after the main event, but I don't know where he got that information from. So Haydar, if you could let me know where you got that information from, I really would appreciate that. But yeah, as we're here waiting now, it's me, JLB. You see the socials going along the bottom. Joe Pugh, Shaz, me, JLB. If you want to follow any of our guys, get on there with the Pep Talk boys. Also, we have Kenny coming on the show. He's also a great member of the team. Love getting his opinion. If you're out there tonight, Kenny, let me know if you want to come on later or whatnot. You can do that. Obviously, we get the fans on. Ra's been on. Kangaroo Jack. You guys want to come on in the future? Let me know, and we will get that arranged. And we can send you the link in there. You guys can come on and say we always want the fans to get involved. So yeah, hit our socials on at the bottom. Also, hit that subscribe button. Pep Talk Boys. Hit that notification bell for all the latest content that we do provide on the channel. And also, just check out some of the videos that have been on there. We've had some bangers on there so far. Joe done really well, over 200,000k on one of his videos that he done a few weeks ago. So props to him for that, and props to him on the Watchalong last week. He done a great job. So you guys joined him for that. So appreciate all that as well too. So Dan Azeez here now having his interview after the fight, looking really proud and chuffed with himself, as he should do. He worked really hard, won every round, got a big stoppage, won the title in style. On to bigger and better things for him now. Maybe defend the title. Look, if I was in, I like the old school way, win it outright. 3 defences for that, European title, and then a world level opponent, and then in 6 fights' time, maybe fight for a world title. So look, that's not too far away. So that's what I'll do for him. Defend the title 3 times, fight for the European title, fight in between European and world class fighter, and then maybe fight eliminated for a world title or fight for a world title. So yeah, that would be brilliant. Albanian boxer said, I swear he was meant to fight another. Look, he could be fighting next. I'm just getting confused because people were saying that he was on later. They don't know when he's. look, Marku will be on, people, and when he is, join me, and I will talk you through all the action and let you guys know. I'm a big fan favourite. So yeah, look, I will let you know. I don't know what they are doing. I'm not too sure what you said. What you're on about? Haydar said after the main event. Yeah, that's what he said to me. Chris Fantony, 100%. Azeez beats Spider. Let me know your thoughts, people, if you agree with that. Mr. Patrick Curtis says, when's Marku on? I'm not too sure. I think he might be on next. So I will let you know as soon as I find out. I will let you guys know, and I'll call the action as I have been all tonight, and I will be tonight, 2 a.m. back on YouTube. Pep Talk Boys, JLB. I will be calling Terence Crawford versus Sean Porter for the welterweight title, 147. It's going to be an absolute war. It's going to be great. Don't miss it. Join me tonight, 2 a.m. for the big one. And look, some big shots there. That camera angle, fantastic. Also, people, let me know, has George Groves dyed his hair? It looks like he has to me. Let me know if you agree. Get in the comments. Do you like it? Does it suit him? I think it stunned me a little bit when I saw it. Obviously, guys do dye their hair. Nothing wrong with that. It just shocked me a bit. Because I always remember it like a bit more ginger in that, which is cool as well. That's fantastic. But just when people dye their hair, you notice it quite a lot, don't you? So, yeah, Jose Burton looks absolutely devastated there in the changing rooms, as he should do. He tried, but sometimes when you fight someone that's just better on the night and so much better, there's nothing you can do. Like, do you know what I mean? It's 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 one of them. If your opponent does so much better than you, then there's nothing you can do about it. You can see on his face. He went there to win, as most fighters do for a fight. It was a British title fight, and you just got to say full credit to Dan Azeez. Full credit. And Dustin says, "What you think of Porter versus Crawford?" Look, I think this fight's great. I think Terence Crawford is fantastic. I've said it already tonight. I will say it later on as well. He's being promoted so bad by Bob Arum and Top Rank. He should have been having his monster fights ages ago. And how they've not promoted him in the right way. I know he's not very great, like very talkative on the mic. He doesn't promote himself great like that. But that's why you have a promoter. That's why you have someone that should be doing it. Bob Arum promotes all these other fighters. Come out, cause a bit of conflict, be the mouthpiece, get a manager in or something, be the voice. Someone like if he went to Eddie Hearn would be getting these big fights for him. Even Frank Warren would be getting big fights for him. It's just he's not been managed right. But I love Sean Porter, the guy who beat Usyk as an amateur, former world champion himself. Such a like steady 147. He's like he's just I just love Sean Porter. I love his attitude. I know he's had a few losses in that, and people might say Crawford's going to smoke him or have their opinions, but I want Porter to win, not because I dislike Crawford, just because I'm a big fan of Porter. And look, if Crawford wins, I'm happy as well because I love the guy and think he's great. But yeah, look here, jab, just thrown 236 to 122 for Azeez to Burton, landed 129 for Azeez, only 38 landed by Burton. 54% success rate by Dan Azeez. Some great stats there. And Prince Deli says George Groves looks like a completely different person with the new hair. He did. It just shook me up a little bit. Not that I disliked it or anything like that. It's just he looked completely different when I saw a close up to him. And since when did George Groves have hair? I think he had a transplant and that, and he dyed it. And fair play to him. Like, who am I to have an opinion on that? It just, as I said, it just took me off guard a little bit. And let's see, you see Anthony Crawler in the background there. I'm a big fan of Anthony Crawler. When I went to the Manchester Derby, I think it was in 2016, Anthony Crawler was world champion and he come onto the pitch in that. but I've been a big fan of him for many years. I remember when he won his world title. I remember his story when he had his world title opportunity, and then he tried to help his neighbours burgled, and he got attacked. Maybe his career could have been over, his world title opportunity, but he come back, won the world title, was in some big fights, and yeah, Anthony Crawford, he's a coach now. Hopefully, he can coach some good fighters to maybe some big titles, maybe a world title in his own right as a coach. That would be great. But yeah, Anthony Crawford, got a lot of time and respect for that guy. Really, really rate his career. And it's one of them careers where like he had quite a few losses, but just kept going. And that's why I always say a loss is not a loss unless you give up. An L is a lesson, and if you learn from it and you can work on it, you can come back. It's more than hair dye; it's a hair transplant. Yeah, he's had a hair transplant, no doubt, but when the hair's grown through, he's dyed it. He's dyed it darker print steady. That's what I'm saying. So he's had the hair transplant, yeah, but he dyed it. As Prince Teddy says there, people hit the like button. Would really appreciate it. It's me, JLB, calling the fight action tonight. Sky Sports Boxer, headlined by Richard Riakporhe. We just had an absolute war with Jose Burton versus Azeez. Azeez winning every round. Great jab, great right hooks, great overhand left. Won every round, won 6 rounds at 6. Stopped him in the 7th round to win the British light heavyweight title, and want to say props to him. Also, we've had Natasha Jonas winning tonight on a points victory. We've had the Azeem brothers winning both by knockout, one in the first round, one in the second. We've also had Lewal with a big knockout earlier in the night as well. That guy's got some serious power, dude. If you saw that, let me know. We've got here, I think it's Williams versus Nicky Clark. Nicky Clark is a good heavyweight from Scotland. He's a young, raw fighter. But we said a few weeks ago, we wanted like a world boxing super series of heavyweights, maybe a British boxing super series. British boxing super series. Who likes that idea? There's so many British heavyweights out there that we could easily do an 8 or a 16-man tournament. Maybe not just British fighters, maybe not just British fighters, but just heavyweight fighters in general, World Super Series. But you got but we'll do these young fighters in there. You got Gorman, you've got Nicky Clark, you've got Solomon Bakers, you've got Alan Babbage, Fabio Wardley. Who else have we got in there that we could throw in there? What's his name? Daniel Dubois. There's so many fighters out there at heavyweight that you could throw in there at this moment in time. Maybe Hughie Fury could be in there. You got so many. Dave Allen. Let's get it going. These heavyweights are powering at the moment, and I love seeing raw, unbeaten heavyweights like this. Like they might not go on and win world titles. They might be European level, which is still a great achievement. British title, another great achievement. But these young fighters, let's throw them in there in a little tournament because they're all raw. They're all getting the testosterone going. Johnny Fisher, big up Johnny Fisher from the ends of where Joe is down in Essex. In that Johnny Fisher, I'm really looking forward to this guy's journey. Look, throw him in the mix. He'll want to fight all these guys. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. And Dustin says boxers are too worried about the L. Too many fights go without happening because of that. No, I agree. Look, I'll be totally honest with you. I'm getting a little bit frustrated with boxing recently because you just get in. It's when you. I know like a lot of people aren't MMA fans who are boxing fans, but I'm a big MMA fan. And when you see the structure of that and the way the fights are, and they all top guys fight each other, and if one pulls out, another top guy comes in. You're seeing these sort of fights. In Andrade last night fighting Quigley, I knew Andrade was going to win that. But why are these guys not fighting Andrade like the Charlos and the people like that? and it's just really, and there's other big fights that don't happen, and that's why I'm so happy Crawford and Porter are fighting tonight. It's a big fight. So yeah, like boxing needs to step up. We're seeing that Williams versus Eubank might not be happening. Instead of like pulling that fight, get Eubank a name in there. Surely there's got to be someone out there in the world in the middleweights that would give him a good fight. So, and for all you Florian Marku fans, Prince Teddy says that someone has just told me Marku is fighting at 10 p.m. So let me know. Let me know. Michael Hall says, evening Michael, Fury, White, Joshua Resort, all still better heavyweights than all the names you mentioned. Yeah, but Michael, I wasn't talking about world level heavyweights. If you listen to what I said, there's a crop of young heavyweights out there at the moment coming through where you not normally had 10, 12, maybe even more than that, all round the pro debut to the 10 and O's, to 12 and O's that are out there. They're the fighters we're talking about. Obviously, Fury, Joshua, White, Zazora are all better than them sort of guys. That's why I didn't mention them guys, all Joe Joyce. I mentioned all these up and coming fighters like the Nicky Clarks and all that. So appreciate your comment. You just misintrude what I was saying, but again, I respect your comment, and let's get it on. Zeng 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 versus the Savage. Rumors. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Luke 20 says, I really rate Johnny Fisher, mate. Great person. Wish him all the best. Me too. The Romford Bull. Everyone enjoy that journey. We've seen Williams before. I can't remember who it was against. I'm sure you lot will let me know in the comments because you guys are always on the ball with your information. But yeah, we saw Williams not too long ago. I'm not too sure who it was against. Was it against Johnny Fisher maybe or Alan Babbage? One of them. I'm pretty certain. But yeah, I've seen him before, and we see what Nicky Clark can do here in the tartan shorts. Williams is in the black shorts with the green trim. And we got Michael Hall here. I see your point. I agree. Yeah, no, I was just meaning the crops that are coming through at the moment. There could be a nice tournament. Nicky Clark drops Williams already. A minute and a half in here. Might not be a long one. When's Marku fighting? I've heard it's 10 o'clock maybe after this fight. It's round number 1 here. Nicky Clark versus Williams. Clark's already dropped Williams. It was a punch body here. Big jab there by Nicky Clark. Another jab. And these heavyweights, you know it doesn't take much to take them down. It's a 4-rounder. Nicky Clark trying to work his way in. You can see he's a raw heavyweight, but that's what I said with a lot of these fights at the moment. You've got Johnny Fisher, obviously Nicky Clark, and Solomon Dakers, Alan Babbage, all still kind of raw in the pro game, but that's what makes it so beautiful. I feel like they can bring some great entertaining fights and some good matches. Yeah, people hit that like button 100%. If you hit the like button, more people will find the channel and help us really. Obviously, the subscribers have been going up, which is also fantastic. Hit that notification bell too. But yeah, hit that like button. Appreciate that, Dustin, for you getting that in the comments. Appreciate everyone getting into the chat tonight. Florian Marcu's on after this, and Nicky Clark here in round number 1 against Williams. Piling under pressure. Williams looks like he's breathing a bit heavy. If I was Williams, try working the body a little bit more. I mean, Nicky Clark, if I was Nicky Clark, jab to the body, try and open up the headshots because Williams is holding his posture quite well, got his guard up high. And look, big clubbing right hand there by Nicky Clark, but you need to work the body. You need to, well, like I say, use your jab in the correct way. Yeah, Nicky Clark is the hairdresser. Yeah, I'm getting them mixed up there, aren't I? Yeah, my mistake. It is Nick Campbell. Do you think that Usyk is an underrated? Is a very underrated? If he was American or British, he was more arrogant. No, Michael. Usyk is a great fighter. for me, top tier fighter. Usyk, pound for pound superstar. So nah, definitely not. Definitely don't think he's underrated. He's different gravy, isn't he? Different gravy, Usyk. Absolutely. That's what you're having on your Sunday dinner is an Usyk. Different gravy. Bisto. Bisto's finest. That's what I'd call him. Bisto. And here we go. Christopher Anthony, big up Jay. Always big up Jay. Always bring the entertainment. Oh, wow. Phil Williams looking very adventurous there. Actually landed a big right hand. But, oh, and another one. And another one. Williams says, all right, I'll have a go then. Lucky Nick Campbell. Oh, he's took another one right on chin. Has got a chin on him because he took a couple of big right hands early on here. Don't know what happened. Williams just got to go for this. Usyk is amazing, says Michael Hall. Yeah, like Usyk, like I said, tier 1 mate, absolute great fighter. Different gravy, all together. But yeah, Williams is a bit more game round number 2. Campbell's just basic 1-2s here to the head. He needs to work the body. Look, if he went down to the body, went for a double jab, one down to the body, one back up to the head, he could maybe come back up with a right hook or maybe another hook to the body. He just needs to start like being a bit more manipulative in what he's doing. He needs to start working angles or using tools to open up other areas. He's just looking for the basic 1-2s. And Williams is look, he's got his guard up and he can read them quite well. Sometimes you might hurt him with a couple of shots if they get through, but you've got to be using more than a 1-2 to get further in this game. Like I don't know if you agree with me in this. Like Campbell looks a bit laboured. The 1-2 is very basic. And look, he's a raw fighter. He's fighting over 4 rounds. It's early on in his pro career, but I'm not seeing any jabs to the body. I'm not seeing any authority in the jab either. It's like a laboured jab. Christopher Anthony says in the comment, this Campbell looks slow. Yeah, he does look very slow at the moment. But that's what I said. Throw all these raw guys in. People say you got to pepper up your career and that. Get the experience. I just say throw them in there and have a look because and just, if you're good enough, you beat them. If you're not, then you'll come back and you'll try again. So, but Williams, he knows how to survive here. But Campbell needs to show a bit more here. And Boxing Barry, how you doing, my friend? Link shared on Instagram. Really appreciate that, Boxing Barry. How you doing, mate? You enjoying the fights tonight? How you seeing the action? Are you watching the Crawford Porter fight tonight? I'll be back here at 2 a.m. for that, people. Hit that like button. Let me know what you're thinking of the show tonight. Get in the comments. You lot have been absolutely on top form. And just continue this pep talk party tonight. We've got the pep talk army in. Kristen E, Joe Randall, Boxing Barry, Prince Teddy, Michael Hall, Albanian Bar, and many more. You've been absolutely great, and I really appreciate that. That Irish fella on White Stable looks decent, and that Australian fella on the Andrade card looked decent too. Yes, look, there's some great fighters coming out, and look, we're going to some more of them fighters later when we got a bit more time. So I'm going to crack on to round number 3 because I like to call the fights now as we're getting into the show. Obviously, we had a banger the fight before for the British title. And Nicky Clark coming out with a bit, not Nicky Clark, I said it again. I do apologise. He is not the hairdresser. Nick Campbell. As I've got it in my head now. You guys, you done me in the comments. But Joe Randall there says boring fight. Yeah, no, look, I thought that Campbell was going to show a bit more like to the table. If I'm being honest, his jab's not been great. As I said, he's not worked the body, which he should do. He's not making openings. You can see, look, Williams' guard's pretty tight. So what you got to do? You got to work the body. You got to come around the sides. You've got to like maybe even triple the jab up, but throw one of the jabs to the body. Like Johnny Fisher knocks out Campbell at the moment. Marku's on after this fight, I believe, 10 o'clock. So yeah, do you think the Barnet needs trimming soon? Or maybe I'm thinking about that. Maybe I don't know what. I think I said it, and then when you guys said it in the comments, it just stuck to my head. But yeah, Campbell's coming out, and he's coming forward with the aggression, but nothing really coming off with it. And like I said, Williams knows how to survive. He's a wily character. He's not going to show ambition to win. He might come in and throw a couple of shots at you now and again, but he's not showing any ambition to win. He's surviving. But when they got a high guard like that, it, like I said, you've got to try and do something to get them openings. But Williams' nose is busted up a bit. Big shot here by Clark, and Clark now dropped. Campbell, Nicky Campbell, Nick Campbell drops him. It's going to be all over, I think. Williams doesn't look great. He don't look great at all. And he's counted out. He's gone. Campbell gets the knockout victory. Fair play to him. He done great to get the stoppage, but I need to see a little bit more if you're going to progress. But look, it's early on in his career, and I always like to give these guys an opportunity. And Floyd Monk starts after this match. That's what I heard. Well, if that's what you heard, that is what's happened, my friend. I've not heard no different, so not rating this Campbell, feed him to the Savage yet. I think that could be a good fight. I agree. Um, Albanian Boxer says, guys, it says Marku was on after the main event. Can you write in the comments, Albanian Boxer 555, where you've read that, so I can like maybe check on my phone, see what information you've seen that, and just like it that on there. And what time I'm asking, because tomorrow I fight and I have to go to sleep. I will try and get Albanian Boxer to show me where he's read that information. I heard he's on at 10 o'clock. People in the comments are saying it starts in a minute, so keep on, and we'll see what's going on. I'm just gonna check again. Yeah, I can't see it. He's got to be on. He's got to be on after this, surely. And as someone said in here, Christopher Anthony says, yeah, people, I can't see it, so let me know. The card's all over, but I think he's on next, so I'm going for next. I think Marku is on next. Stay with me, people. I think he's fighting next. So Christopher Anthony, Sky Sports cards have been all over the place. Yeah, there's no like story to it. There's no like normally you get like a little order where start with the prospect, and then maybe someone at the next level, and someone at the next level, and build your way up. This card they've just gone whatever level, whatever. Albanian boxer said, Sky commentator said that Marku's on after the main event. Well, what time's the main event? Who's fighting next then? Let's see who's on the card still then. And look, Haydar says it said on Sky after the main event, lads, trust me. So look, our main event, that's when it's going to be. So if that's what Sky said, then maybe they might look where there was an early stoppage. Maybe they might slot him in. Maybe it'd be Caroline Dubois on next. Yeah, it's got to be Caroline Dubois next then. If it's not Marku, um, yeah. So I've just tried having another look there, but definitely, definitely think it might be after the main event. Michael Hall says Marcus should beat Luis Sieta tonight, but I think he's hyped a little bit too much. His fight was a tie against Jamie Stewart, but he only won his last fight against Maxim Prodan with a split decision. I think he'll definitely win tonight, 100%. Chris Anthony Williams is a good fight though. Definitely be choosing that over Jen. Christopher Anthony, I don't know if you heard, but Williams versus Eubank is off. Liam Williams has pulled out through injury, so we're not going to see that fight. Unfortunately, I'm devastated. I thought it was a good scrap, but hopefully, as I said, if that was the UFC, they would throw another big name in to fight Eubank. Will Sky do that because Carissa Shields is meant to be on the card as well? But yeah, Eubanks versus Williams is off, mate. As Albanian boxers, Williams versus Eubank is off. Liam said a lot and ended up pulling out. Yeah. So yeah, no, Christopher Anthony, yeah, it's off. Devastated as well, my friend. Can't believe it. Absolutely devastated. Who's now? I'm not too sure who's on now, Alfie. I'm not too sure who's on now. Hopefully it will be Marku, but it could be. If not, it could be Caroline Dubois. So we'll wait and see. Kane Dingle boxing evening. My favourite character in Emmerdale, Kane Dingle. Big up Kane Dingle. They need to find a new opponent for Eubank. Why not stick him in with Andrade? Yeah, after Andrade last night, I don't see why Andrade can't step in a couple of weeks and go again. I know he's had a long training camp. I wouldn't say a long training camp. I don't know how long his training camp is. But these fighters, they do have training camps. But I'd have 3 or 4 days off, get in the camp, and I'd fight that one. Rack up the rack up the G's as well. You're going to be getting a lot of cash for that in you for fighting last night and fighting then just before Christmas. So is Dubois fighting? Yeah, Caroline Dubois, Dame Dubois' sister. So it's going to be her pro debut. Riakporhe is up next. Okay, what about Caroline Dubois? Hey, what's going on there? So it's Richard Riakporhe. Look, I have no idea what Sky's doing here, people. I have no idea. I am baffled. I am baffled, man. Absolutely baffled. Like this. Richard Riakporhe, what a story. No, I agree. I've got nothing but props for Richard Riakporhe. I think he's a great fighter. I'm looking forward to his fight. I'm not looking forward to his fight. I'm not, in no disrespect. Oh, Caroline Dubois is not on the bill. My mistake. She's ill. That's why Jonas is joining the card. So okay. Apologies there. So Dubois is not on. So look, Haydar, will Marku be on Sky Sports though? Let us know in the comments because we've got people here waiting. We've got Albanian fans in that we appreciate joining the stream tonight. who want to see Marku. We've got big Marku fans. So let us know. Let us know. Come on, Riakporhe. What a story, as we were just saying there. I totally agree. Obviously, like Riakporhe and Juma too. Yeah, no, I agree. Riakporhe, the thing that I don't want him to do is go down the Lawrence Coley route, you know, where it was a bit boring. But Lawrence switched that around when he went to Shogun. He's got put down. He's like sitting down on his punches, looking more clinical, none of that holding stuff. Hopefully, Riakporhe can just keep throwing out some big knockouts and not really get too in that stage where it's a bit boring. But hopefully, it doesn't. Marku's best was against Royal and Charlton. It was a great performance. I thought Marku did great that night, and yeah, I totally agree. But Marku will be on after this fight, so we've got one more fight, and then Marku's on after that, people. So stay with us. It's me, Jay Albie, Pep Talk Boys. Hit that like button right now. If you're watching this stream right now, hit that like button if you already haven't. Hit that subscribe button, but most importantly, hit that notification bell as well, because you'll get all the latest news, all the latest interviews, all the latest live shows and watch-alongs and all the information that you need. So yeah, keep supporting us. Also hit us up on Instagram, official Pep Talk Boys. No, it's Pep Talk Boys 2021. I do apologise on Instagram. We did have another one, but Instagram was mucking us around. But yeah, Pep Talk Boys 2021 on Instagram. Obviously, my socials at the bottom as well. Joe's and Shaz is down there too, so please check that out. But yeah, keep supporting the channel. We really appreciate it. And we got this one here. What do you think of Canelo at cruiserweight? I love it. Canelo's a beast. Probably my favourite fighter out there at the moment. And it's just being clever, like Roy Jones Jr. did. He was clever when he went up the weights. He only fought at the higher weights maybe once or twice, come back down. And when he did fight them, he fought the right sort of opponents like John Ruiz at heavyweight. And Canelo went for the right opponent in Makubu. When he went Alongo Makubu at cruiserweight for the WBC title, because out of the other four champions, that's the best bet. Lawrence Okoli would be a difficult fight. Marius Breedis would be a tough fight. Makubu, that's still going to be a tough fight. The guy possesses power, so the only thing that's going to ever stop Canelo is if someone with power and puts a dent in him. I think Golovkin done that really well when he fought him, but I think Canelo could win that fight, should win that fight. But it's a good fight, and I think he'll win a fifth weight world title. I think he'll be the first Mexican in history to win five world titles at 5 different weights, and I think he'll win that and then go down to 175, and he'll become undisputed at 175. So it'll be pretty similar to when he fought for the light heavyweight title. He went up to light heavyweight, beat Kololev, went back down, and become undisputed at super middleweight. So I think he'd win the cruiserweight title, create history, and then become undisputed in the light heavyweight division. So that's my thoughts. But here we go. Richard Riakporhe's opponent coming down to the ring now. Main event, baby. Get your opinions in. Pep Talk Boys. Hit that like button. Get in the comments. Let me know who's going to win this fight. Canelo, Kane Dingle Boxing says Canelo at cruiser. He can be quick on his feet, fast hands, and rip in nasty body shots. Gonna need an extra serving of juicy beef though. Funny stuff there, Kane Dingle Boxing. Really appreciate that. Keep in the comments. Then Haydar says at Prince Eddie they put on the main event for more of an audience. Robinson and Diggerson after the main event on the Marshall Bill, and Harvey, Horn, and Joe Booth and Razor Ali were all on after having this in. Yeah, that's correct, but I don't like that. I don't like that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But the main is coming up, people. Richard Riakporhe. Will he be able to get a big victory here, move on to bigger and better things, get up to world level? let us know in the comments. Christopher Anthony says Bradis versus Canelo would be great. Technical fight. I think Bradis might be a bit too big. But I wouldn't bet against Canelo in any fight. But I think the hardest would be Okoli and Bradis at cruiserweight. Obviously, Marku was a great opponent from the pick. Joe Randall says Canelo is like you're playing a computer game against an amateur. He's perfect in all aspects of boxing. Yeah, that's totally true. And people, are you looking forward to the boxing game coming out? There's meant to be a new Fight Night game coming out. To be fair, I'm more looking forward to the Esports Boxing Club game. I'm not going to lie. The images I've seen so far, the in-game footage I've seen, the videos, just the talent of fighters in there, of legends, of current fighters, of domestic level fighters. You can beat people like Dalton Smith, probably Johnny Fisher. Plus, I like the aspect that you can be managed on there, like Sam Jones, Lou DiBella, people like that. I'm just really looking forward to these boxing games because I'm such a big fan, and I just can't wait for them to get out. I'm really frustrating, you know what I mean? I just want these games to get out, but when they do, we'll be doing a pep talk tournament. Hopefully, maybe hit up a Twitch stream. If not, we'll do a stream on here and try and get people on here and that. And yeah, we need to get it going. Christopher Anthony says, Breedis will body Okoli. It'll be a good fight. I'll go for Okoli probably. Esports all the way. It looks epic. Yeah, it does look epic. And created by boxing fans for boxing fans. And yeah, I know Randall, but I will do for that though, mate. Got no reason to get one at the moment. But look, let's get it going. What do you think about this then? Kane Dingle Boxing says Canelo versus Usyk for the heavyweight title. I wouldn't rule out Canelo saying he wants a slice of that. I wouldn't. And if he won the WBC title, Usyk, and become undisputed, you know the WBC would sanction that and give that a go ahead straight away. So yeah, pep talk tournament sounds brilliant. Yeah, what I thought would be good is if we could do it and have some fans mixed in, and then maybe some people in the boxing world, like some boxers or trainers or just people in the boxing world involved as well. That could be quite interesting. So yeah, when it comes out, we'll get closer to it and we'll sort it all out, and it'd be great to get like a proper little tournament going and that, innit? And we could do it on Twitch. We could do the live streams on Twitch of all the matches, and then we can clip up some bits and put it on YouTube and stuff like that, or we could do it on YouTube. But yeah, no, it'd definitely be great. I will fight slip me on the card. Yeah, when it gets nearer to the time, because obviously the game keeps getting different releases and that. But when we do, we'll be putting stuff out on socials and that, and whoever wants to do it can obviously get it set up with their computers and whatnot, and yeah, we get a tournament cracking and get it going. So obviously you got to set up to your TV and that, and get it all going. So yeah, definitely not. Chris Ranty and up for that as well. And yeah, look, there could be. Look, when we get closer, we could have some grudge matches going. People in the comments, we'd do a little draw, and yeah, look, it'd be really fun. I think it'd be really good. And what we'd do is it'd be more than one tournament. We'd do different like stipulations as well. Like we could do a light heavyweight one. We'd do all different weight categories and what's good on there. There's belts on there you can fight for. But we'd do all different categories. We'd do a women's one. We'd do all different weights. We'd do a legends one. There'd be so many different tournaments on there. It'd be absolutely great. And then what we could do to make it interesting, we could even do a league with the fans, because obviously when you've got boxers and people like that, they might come in for a tournament, but we could do something permanent where we could do a boxers league where we all compete against each other. A little, what we could do it on a day in a week, and that'd be good content that we could do as well, and gets everyone else involved too. So yeah, there's loads of stuff that we could do with the game. Gassiev staying in cruiserweight now, he's a problem. Yeah, no, he's a really good fighter. Be interesting to see what he does at cruiserweight. Obviously, what's your thoughts? You got Babich, you got the Savage. I reckon he could fight at Bridgerweight for a world title. cruiserweight. Obviously, he campaigns at heavyweight. Interesting character, old Babbage, isn't he? But yeah, look, we've got the main event coming up now. Richard Riakporhe fighting in the main event. And we got Kane Dingle boxing, 13 stone, training twice a day, steak for dinner every day. I will fight any man in this chat. Tesco car park, Asda, you name it, I'm ready. Is Kane Dingle boxing Nelson? Let us know in Kane Dingle boxing. You're definitely Nelson. Anyone in the chat fancy this guy? Look, I'm 16 stone, bro. 16 stone, 5'11", maybe 6 foot. When I wake up in the morning, I'll take you in Waitrose car park, Iceland car park. Look, I've got a 20-foot by 10-foot concrete base in my back garden that I do my body bag on. I'll take you on that, my friend. But and Kane Dingle says, "Hey pal, I'm training Nelson. We'll bring you down, mate. Me and Joe Randall will take you out in a tag team in my back garden. I've got a couple of sets of gloves, mate. We'll get it going on." And now, Prince Nelson, I'll be looking for you. Nelson, how come you changed your name to Kane Dingle Boxing? I'm not going to complain. As I said, Kane Dingle, my favourite character in Emmerdale. But Nelson, welcome back. And yeah, if anyone wants to take him up on his challenge, get in the comments and let me know. If you want to fight for the car park supermarket title, anyone between 13.5 stone and 14 stone. Obviously, I'm in the heavyweight division. I can't take him on. But if any of you guys can in it, Joe Randall, I reckon you're perfect to take out Kane Dingle boxing. I will go Joe Randall, second round KO, takes him out. And yeah, we could do like, have any of you guys seen Street Beefs on YouTube? They do the old backyard boxing. We could do pet talk promotions in the backyard. I could be the referee. I could get it going, set it up. My UFC title, that will be the world heavyweight title for the Pep Talk Promotions titles. And then we've got our first one. We've got Kane Dingle boxing going on against Joe Randall. First ever title fight. I would definitely happily put that on in my backyard. I've got 2 sets of gloves. Let's get it going. And we'll film it for the fans. Nelson was so scared he changed his name. No, it's tell a lie. Prince Teddy, do you know what I heard? Nelson was so good he changed his name because he's as good as Muhammad Ali. Like when he was Cassius Clay, he then went on to Muhammad Ali. That's what he's done. He's reinvented himself for the better. When it Heinz Beans. But round number 1's kicked off here, people. Round number 1 is kicked off for Richard Riakporhe here in the main event. Oh, big left hook there by Riakporhe straight away in the Adidas trunks. The red trunks with the blue trim. Durodula in the white trunks with the gold trim. And what we expect in here some fireworks. Just holding here. We've got Kane Dingle says, "Hey pal, training Nelson. Prince Teddy, you are getting it, pal. I'm seeing things in camp I've never seen before." Prince Teddy, mate, he looks like he's looking past Joe Randall and he's looking for the bigger fight here, as he says, against you, mate. And what you got to say about this, Joe Randall? You got any fighting talk here for Kane Dingle boxing, aka Nelson, the little car park 13.5 stone champion? But here we go. We're in the first round of 10 here. Riakporhe not going too fast there on the pace. Nice double jab, right straight down the middle. That's the difference between Riakporhe and Campbell that we saw earlier. The double jab there opened things up, and he got a right hand down the middle, and the jab looks nice here by Riakporhe. Oh, we got some fighting talk going on here in the comments, and I've got to see this. Kane Dingle Boxing. Do you have Instagram as well? If you do, can you send me your Instagram or follow me on my Instagram? You'll see it coming on at the bottom. JLB. Follow me on Instagram. But there's a call out here. This is what I'm talking about. The promotion. This could be great. Joe Randall. Have a look in the comments. I will get it up at the end of this round. Nothing really happened. Both guys just holding on to each other. The referee splits it up. 30 seconds left of round number 1. And we got it here. Joe Randall is another 2-bit bum. I'll finish him and Prince Teddy on the same evening. Wow. Big words there by CDB. Kane Dingle Boxing. And he's also saying, Christopher, you can kill it. And big words there by CBD. And he's definitely taking no prisoners. And we're coming to the end of the round here. Nice combination there by Riakporhe. Stumbles his opponent. He falls onto the ropes and he's been saved by the bell there. Been saved by the bell. You've seen the remake coming out on TV at the moment, and this guy has literally been saved by the bell. And as we're going to the round, we're going to get into some of this beef, like Canelo has. Some solid Mexican beef, and we've got it going on here. Christopher Anthony comes back. Kane Dingle on the snow. We all know what he's saying. And has Kane Dingle got a response for that? And Prince Teddy says, I've scared Hines Bean so much that he's disappeared. I've also scared Nelson so much that he's changed his name. Well, look, Prince Teddy there, throwing it back down to Kane Dingle, a.k.a. Nelson. We all know it's Nelson. He can pretend that it's not. It's all fun and games. Look, I'm loving the banter in the comments tonight. It's fantastic. Joe Randall hasn't come back. Is Joe Randall been scared off? I'm surprised. I thought he could come back with a nice challenge here for CBD, but he's not. He called him a 2-bit bum. That's harsh words there. But fighting talk there by Kane Dingle Boxing, and we got round number 2 here, and the belt saved the road Diola there, 100%. I think Riakporhe, if he could step it up here in round number 2, nice jab there, he could definitely get the finish. I'm pretty sure of that. Look, there's more action going on in the comments here than there is in this round 2 at the moment. It's kicking off in the comments. Florian Marku will be on after this fight, people. So yeah, stay tuned. Oh, big right hand there by Riakporhe. Big solid jab. I feel like if he just steps on it, he could get this opponent out. Jay Albie, the backyard, Eddie Hearn. Yeah, look, Pep Talk Sports TV we could have in the backyard. You know what I mean? I could be the Frank Warren to the BT Sport. You call me Tank Warren, and I'll be the promoter Tank Warren, calling these fights. Kane Dingle says, I'm not far from Christopher. Give me a gym. I see you there. Look, I told you my backyard, 20-foot by 10-foot concrete base. Nice. It's like a ring, shaped of a ring. We'll get you guys on there, and we'll get this fight going. We can get a few of you guys going. Split my time between Emmerdale and South West London. Funny Nelson. That's some quality stuff. But 33 seconds left of the round. Riakporhe looking solid. Nice jab worker there again. Left hook round the side. And I just feel like he could stop his opponent anytime. What you want a gym for? You said car parks a minute ago. That is a true statement there. Good comeback there, Christopher Anthony. He said that. He said pick a car park. Lidl's Tesco, Asda, Arena there. And Rena Young says, neutral corner boxing, backyard, any Hearn, love it. Yeah, no, I'll take that as a compliment. And the end of round number 2 there, people, it's going on. Joe Randall's gone silent. I think Joe Randall's been rocked. I'm shocked, but I think Joe Randall's been rocked. I think CBD, Kane Dingle boxing has got to him. I seriously believe that. I know he's been struggling with COVID, Joe Randall. He might say he needs a bit longer in the training camp. And at the moment, he's not ready to compete. I thought he would have definitely come back with some fighting talk in the comments. But look, Christopher Anthony's definitely come back with some fighting talk. I think that would be an interesting battle. He's definitely saying, where you at? But yeah, everyone, please hit that like button. It's me, JLB, Pep Talk Boys. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Also, hit that notification bell, because guess what? You want all that latest information from us. You want that latest content. You want them latest interviews. You want the latest live shows, and you want to be joining me for commentary on these great watch-alongs with you guys who are always here. All the new fans, we appreciate that. The numbers are going up, and look, we're going to be here again at 2 a.m. for the Sean Porter Terence Crawford fight. And here we go, round number 3, people. And he's backing Kane, mate. He's backing Kane. Kane Dingle has got the support of Hader. And again, big right hand by Riakporhe. Boom, bang on the chin. He's coming in with some left hook. Big right hand again. His opponent's on unsteady legs. But he goes on unsteady legs and he composes himself very fast. But this is what I want from Riakporhe. I want him to step on the gas. What he does is he's like, he hurts his opponent, but then don't go up in gears. I want him to go up in the gears. He's just staying like one pace, and like you got to be clinical with these. I know he might be taking his time, but I feel like he could just throw a few more combinations out there. When he is throwing the jab, it's beautiful, beautiful work. When he is working, it's great. I just want him when he hurts his opponent, or when I feel like he's gaining an extra yard, just step it up a little bit. But look, we're only on round number 3, and like I say, he doesn't want to get caught with anything on the way in. And they're just holding at the moment. 56 seconds left. Emmerdale's a soap that what people watch when they're bored. That's from Christopher Anthony coming back with some soap fighting talk there. But yeah, here we go. Riakporhe and that just holding. Kane Dingle boxing. Christopher talks a big game, but I'm the man. I've been putting the work in the gym, ripping the heavy bags, muscles up, squats, you name it. I've been training like an animal. Wow, sounds like Conor Ben there. He's been there smashing it in the gym. He's been getting the work in there. I need some footage of this. We need some proof. Surely you got some footage there. And Luke 20 says, how long you been boxing, mate? I've been boxing since he was 13, and I loved it ever since. So Luke 20 wants to go as well. But look, end of round number 3 there. React wins another round. He's 3 rounds up. Let me know in the comments what you're saying. Chris Fanny says 13 stone, and you want to stop the squats and get some more food out the wall pack before you see me. Christopher Anthony, what are you repping at? You at cruiserweight, heavyweight? What are you going at? I'm at a heavyweight, mate. I've ruled myself out of this one. I'm happy to referee it though, because Kane Dingle is definitely looking for a scrap round there. Fair play, Luke. Probably much more skilled than me, but I've got heart. See, I love that. Absolutely love that from Kane Dingle. He says, fair play, mate. You might have the skill, but I've got the heart, and that's what you And that's it. What you can't let Florian Marku, people, is on the screen. He is on next. People, Florian Marku is on next for 8 rounds. I know there's loads of people waiting to get him in the ring. So people get in there. And we got Kane Dingle again, says 13 stone and muscle pal. I'll fight the bigger man, no problem. See, this guy's definitely got heart. He's coming in here with some heart. He says that. And round number 4 here is kicked off between Riakporhe swung wild with a left hook there. That was wild, wild west like Will Smith. Did not connect. And the only animal you've been training like is a mouse. Prince Teddy comes in there with some verbal assaults. Comes in there with a verbal jab, that is. A big live presser for this. Yeah, it would be interesting. It'd be interesting about how many people would actually show their face. That would be interesting. How many of you guys would actually get on camera? Because if you would want it, I would happily do a fan show next week if 3 or 4 of you would want to come on and we could have some good fan debates and get some good chat going. But Riakporhe, they're going for a good counter. What big right hand there by Riakporhe. If I was Riakporhe, I'd throw 3 right hands in a row. Big 3 big right hooks, and I reckon all 3 would land and he could get him out. Big uppercut by Riakporhe. Stun opponent. And Luke 20 says, I'm a middleweight. I'd get eaten alive. Not by the 13.5 stone you went, mate, but Christopher at 15 plus this stone. He's looking to get down there in the heavyweight division as well. And I will show my face. In Dingle Boxing, as I said, I asked, what's your Instagram? What is your Instagram? Let me know your Instagram. And if you're willing to come on, I will get you on. If people wants to come on, like I said, next week, if we got 3 or 4 people that are reliable and want to come on, I'll do a fan debate show. Look, Kenny will be there as well. And we'll get you on. Like I always said, I'd love to see Kenny Ken versus Fogdad. That would be a great fight. I would definitely tune into that one. But yeah, Riakporhe, last minute of round number 4. As I said, he fights at a steady pace, doesn't really go for it as much. When he does get through, you see the damage that he can cause to his opponents. And as Michael Hall says there, Riakporhe needs to get rid of his opponents more quickly. I totally agree there. Has to get rid of them a lot more quickly. He gets them hurt, but then kind of like just, as I say, stays on that one gear, doesn't really go through the motions. Just goes through the motions, should I say, and doesn't really step on the pedal. So Prince Teddy says, you got heart. Me versus Nelson would be like Cheeseman versus Troy Williamson. Love that analogy as well. Love that. That's great. I do like that. And you know, with me, if I'm a ref, I'm going to be like Jack Reese, the guy who done Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. I will give all these guys the opportunity. If someone takes a knockdown, you're getting the full 10 count. You're getting the opportunity to fight back. If you're scrapping it out, you're scrapping it out. But as I say, Joe Randall, where you at? Out of all this, the most shocked I am, I'm not going to lie, is Joe Randall. And I'm calling you out, mate. You're on YouTube. And I'm saying to you, man, why have you not responded to Kane Dingle? Prince Teddy has happily come back and put his name in the hat, and he's come back with some fighting talk. Christopher Anthony's come back, and he's come back with some words as well. Luke 20's even come back. But Joe Randall, he coming at you the hardest. A 2-bit bum, he called you, and he said he'd take you out. And we've had no response from Joe Randall. I think he took him out. He's took him out. I don't think this guy wants it in the corner. They might be calling him out. No, he's coming out for round number 5. Kane Dingle will come mum-handed with Paddy and Zach. Yeah, don't forget Marlon Dingle as well. Marlon Dingle will be down by Riakporhe, drops his opponent. I saw him in the corner. He didn't look like he wanted it, and he took a big left hook on the chin there. He's back up. The referee pulls him together. Victor Lachlan. And a big right. And here we go, Riakporhe. This way you got to step on it, bro. Uppercut straight right down the pipe. Right hook. He's coming in with some big shots here. Big shots. His opponents. The referee's called it off. It's all over. Richard Riakporhe with the stoppage. Nicely done. Got to say, really impressed with that stoppage. Said earlier, didn't step on the gears, but this time he did. And I've got to say, absolutely fantastic. Great stoppage. Obviously, you guys are going to be happy. Florian Marcu's on next. Richard Riakporhe with the finish. And look, in the comments, we're going to see if Kane Dingle's going to come back with anything. We're going to see if Joe Randall comes back with anything. We've got some fighting talking. Haydar says Pep Talk Boxing League 20 versus CBD. Randall versus Teddy. The winners advance to fight each other. 3 times winner gets the Pep Talk title. And then CB Kane Dingle Boxing says been doing all sorts of footwork, moving about the gaff like I'm Usyk, pal. Nah, man, I ain't feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it. I think you're all mouth. I reckon you talk the talk, but you can't walk the walk. That's what I'm saying. Now, a cherry on top with Florian Marku. People, Florian Marku fans, coming, flooding. Get the comments in. You've been waiting for this. He's coming on this. Richard Riakporhe there with a great stoppage. Showing some great combinations, some great jabs, some good power punches. Look, good left hook there. Really impressed with his work. And yeah, got to say, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 for Richard Riakporhe. I was really happy with that. So I've got to say, props to him. Hopefully, he can fight for a bigger title in the future and go for some big fights. So yeah, really happy with that. So that's the problem with Snow, mate. You think you're moving like Usyk, but you ain't. Oh, that is true. That is true. He's come back with some fighting talk there. Christopher Anthony. Yeah. I reckon he thinks he's Usyk, but really he's Butterbean. Do you guys remember Butterbean? I think Kane Dingle Boxing's probably like Butterbean. He's probably, but saying that, Butterbean had a bit of power about him. Like he got done a few times as well, but he also knocked out a few people. But I am Phil. I am very Phil Lakeisha. Okay. Fair play. Appreciate your comments. Everyone, please subscribe to the channel. Pep Talk Boys. Hit that like button if you're watching this video right now. Really helps the channel. And also hit that notification bell. And look, we got a bit of banter going in the comments. A few guys saying they could do each other in the car parks of supermarkets. A good bit of banter. Really enjoying that chat, lads. And yeah, looking forward to what comes next. But yeah, really enjoyed tonight's Watchalong so far. It's been great. Gonna do the Florian fight and then I'm going to shoot off for a couple of hours, get a bit of kit before I come back on at 2 a.m. for the Sean Porter Terence Crawford world title fight, welterweight division. I'm really looking forward to that. And Joe Randall, look, I'm shocked by this. Joe Randall, man, I've called you out a couple of times now, not responding back to Kane Dingle. And Kane Dingle says Butterbean had a nice right hand. Yeah, he did have a nice right hand. Bet you move more like Jenna Jameson. Lay on your back a lot. Wow. I am Phil. I feel is what Usyk said. Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't with you. Yeah, no. Yeah, totally agree. Um, got some fight talk there in the comments. But yeah, Florian Marku is next. Oh, Kane Dingle's off. I'm off, lads. Early one. Need to rest up for training tomorrow. Smashing every day. I'll see you lot later. And Christopher, you're definitely getting it, pal. Oh, all right, Kane Dingle. Really enjoyed you tonight. Join us again soon. If you're going to come on live soon, let me know. Also, check out the socials. If you want to let me know your Instagram, let me know. But if not, hit me up on Instagram privately and we'll chat there. But yeah, really enjoyed it tonight, mate. He's off early. Like if he's in the ring, mate, it's going to be an early night for you. So we'll see you later. Get some sleep, and yeah, see you later. See you later, Date. You're going to sleep anyway. Would you show the fight or not? I can't, mate. If I show the fight, Sky Sports will get me for copyright and they'll take this video down. It's just the way it is. I do not want that to happen. Obviously, I want to enjoy this with you and that. So, yeah, I can't. But I will call the fight. It's on next. Florian Marku is on next. What's your favourite gloves? I'm not too sure. I like them Adidas ones that Riakporhe had on there. I thought they were quite smart. I was looking at that. What are your favourite gloves? Let me know. We can get into a chat, debate about it. If people want to let us know what your favourite gloves are. And Prince Teddy says, "Why is Dingle trying to avoid me?" He'll have to let us know that. He'll have to let us know that. But I'm sure he'll be back on another live stream pretty soon. So again, people, thank you very much for joining me, JLB, tonight. It's been fantastic. We've got Florian Marku on next. I'll see when he comes up. Hopefully, it should be about 10:30. A cheeky little 8 rounder, and we'll go from there. Just listening to Riakporhe, seeing what he's saying there. Obviously, he talks really well. I'm a really big fan of his, and I hope he can go on to get some really big fights. So that'll be absolutely fantastic. Ben Shalom there saying that he's proud to represent um, Riakporhe and hopefully some big fights coming up in the future. That would be great for him. Um, think I'm gonna go. I'm going with Total, but I and some Revival. Yeah, I like Revival. That's a good shout. I do like them. I really do. That's a good shout. Flame White said he could beat Conor Ben. What's your opinions on that? I think he would smash him. It'd be a good fight. I don't know. Until two guys fight, you don't know, do you? Opinions, everyone has them, and everyone's got a shout of who they think's going to win. But look, until two men get into the ring or two women get into the ring, you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, he could win. Conor Ben could win, but let's just get him in the ring and let's find out. Everlast gloves are the best, in my opinion, says Prince Teddy. I love Everlast as well, one of my favourite mates. So yeah, really enjoy that. And then Chris Fanty, this Ben Shalom's got a personality of an onion. Wow, wow. Look, I don't say I agree with that comment, but I will always let the fans have their opinion, and that's obviously Christopher's opinion of Ben Shalom. But I want to say to Ben Shalom, thanks for putting his fights on, thanks for putting his shows on. But look, everyone's got a right to their opinion, and yeah, fair play. if that's your opinion. But yeah, Riakporhe there, obviously Crystal Palace fan. You can see the eagle on the back of his trunks, and that's a really, really big victory for Riakporhe tonight. So happy days for him. Florian Marku's on next, so I'm sure you lot. And obviously they got Sweet Caroline going on there, and the big Albanian army going on. We got Florian Marku next, and let's see how that goes. Then so Sweet Caroline still going on. Lakeisha wants to be the ring woman for the fights. Yeah, you can be the ring woman for it if you want, Lakeisha. We get you in. Obviously, it's showing Liao with his big knock earlier. That was a big right hand. Knocked him into next week. Absolutely knocked him into next week. Come on, Jay, he's boring. Watchalong. Look, yeah, he may be boring, but look, he's putting on fights. I just want to see the fights. I don't really like to get too invested too much. Obviously, it's get people with great personalities in there. I want the personalities with the fighters. To be honest, the only time I want the personalities is to be with the promotional managers is if the fighter doesn't really have a personality. But I like Sam Jones. He's a character. Matthew Tinker in the comments has said he thinks that Algieri to beat Conor Ben. What's your guys' opinions in that? I think Conor Ben wins that quite easy within 3 rounds. But Algieri's a tough guy. He's a tough guy. But Riakporhe done well in that fight. They're just showing you the highlights there. Let's see if we can get Florian Marku on. So yeah, Marku's coming down to the ring now. So Florian Marku is coming down to the ring. So let's see how that goes for Florian Marku tonight. 8 rounds. He should get the win here, shouldn't he? Let's just get it right, people. So after the break, Florian Marku will be stepping into the ring and getting into an 8-round tear up. I know Marku's got a lot of fans, a lot of people tonight was asking when's Florian Marku fighting. He is fighting next. I'm very excited. As I said before, I think he's great for boxing. I like his character. I like the way that he likes to promote a fight. I love that he would get into it with him. He has a great support base. I know he come about quite when COVID down, so obviously fans can get into the arenas or the venues. So now he can have some people in the arenas and start selling them tickets and showing what a big ticket seller he is. And I know he's a big fan favorite with the Albanians. And look, if we support you in our comments and that. You always come involved. You obviously, what Albanian boxer and loads of Marku fans, and we really appreciate that. I'm a Marku fan as well, so here he comes. You can see him on the screen. He's coming to the ring right now, so this will be really fun. I think he's gonna demolish this guy. If I'm being honest, I think he'll walk through him. Obviously, we've seen him go to points a couple of times, so it could go to points, but it could be a one-sided points victory. But I definitely think it'll be next. Florian Marku will want an impressive stoppage in front of a large following. And Prince Teddy, have you followed me on Instagram and also Pep Talk 2021? Check us out now on Instagram. Let me know in the comments if you followed me, and I'll follow you back and then do that. And also Joe and the lads, Christopher Anthony, Algeria versus Ben is a dead fight. To be honest, I was liking a lot until he started calling out semi-retired fighters. There's still big domestic fights left with him, McKinson and Congo. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Totally agree. McKinson's not far from me, local lad. So it'd be good to see him in that sort of fight, but I just don't get it in it. Marku, Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly's moved up to 154, I believe. So I don't think Kelly will be doing that fight. So yeah, Josh Kelly has gone up to 154. So that fight definitely won't be happening. And Rena Young says, been another great chat, JLB, great. Love everyone's interaction. Well done. Thank you very much for your comment. Yeah, it's been really great for the interaction tonight. It's been good. I've really enjoyed it. So thank you. I really appreciate it. We haven't had much content on this week, so it's been a slow week. So we do apologise. We had a really busy last week and a couple of weeks and that. So it will be more hopefully coming up in the next week or so. I'm doing 2 shows tonight, so I'm doing this one. I'll be back at 2 a.m. in a couple of hours to do the Crawford Porter fight. So join me for that one. Marku's coming to the ring now. The crowd is still pumping even after the main event. Lakeith says Ben vs Marku will happen in the future. Hope so. I think that could be a good fight in the future, hopefully. But I'd like to see that one more when they're maybe fighting for a final eliminator for a world title, maybe, or a world title. But I think Marku's better at 140 than 147. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Prince Teddy says just followed it now. Oh, that's great, mate. I'll follow you back as well when I get a chance. If I haven't already, I may have done. But if I haven't, then I will do. Also, check out the lads as well. Give them a follow, and also I need to get on there as well. Pep Talk 2021. The Pep Talk boys is. Pep Talk Boys 2021. That's our Instagram. So check that out too. But look, Marku's in the ring. Let me know your predictions, people. What you got for this? Is Marku going to steamroll this guy? Points victory, knockout. The crowd are there. It's going to be getting started in about a minute's time. Chris Fantley says, didn't know Kelly moved up. Makes sense though. Looks like he struggled with the weight. Yeah, no, I totally agree. First 4 rounds, I thought Josh Kelly looks like a world beater. He looks slick. His combinations are great. He's got a great jab. But as soon as it goes past the 4th round, it's a completely different fighter. They look dramatically, and it could be down to the weight. Too sure, but hopefully at 154 he can progress and get better, because I do really think he's a good fighter, Josh Kelly, and I like to see his journey going forward. Matthew Tinker says, Chris Anthony, why is Algeria Ben a dead fight? I honestly think Algeria beats Ben. No, Algeria boxes Ben's head off. Sorry. So yeah, Christopher, if you got to come back for that, that'd be great. Matthew Tinker says that he thinks Algeria's going to box Ben's head off. I think it was a great fight. I think Algeria would have been a good fight if it was the Algeria of about 5, 6, 7 years ago. But like I said, last time I see Algeria properly, I know he might have had a couple of more run-outs when he fought Tommy Coyle, and that was about 2, 3, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and Tommy Coyle was British title level at the best, and that's no offense to Tommy Coyle because I think Tommy Coyle is fantastic. I like Tommy Coyle. I think his personality is top notch, and I like him as a fighter. But that was the level he was at, and I just think it's a couple of years on from that, and I think Conor Benn goes straight through him. And Jack Napier, you like having jokes here or something, pal? Does Marku make top 10 pound for pound? Man, come on, bro. Like, look, I'm a big Marku fan, but like, let's be real. The guy's not won any major titles yet, so no. Chris says Matthew Tinkler, Algeria's had it. Matthew Tinkler, Algeria's a commentator now. That shows he ain't 100% committed. Just definitely think there's a much better fight to mess with. Look, and I can't disagree. That's exactly what I said to Chris Anthony. That Algeria is now like a commentator for American DAZN. And also, like from a comment I just said then about when he fought Tommy Coyle a few years ago. No, I totally agree. No, I totally agree with Chris Anthony on that point. But here we go. Round number 1 for Florian Marku. And there we go. The bell's gone for the first round. Marku with a big right hand to start things off. Fight in front of a big crowd for himself. So let me know what you're saying in. But Florida, you can only be in the pound for pound if you like got major titles. So I think there's only about 20 people you can probably have all together in a pound for pound list. I don't even know if Marku's ranked number 20 in the world in all the organisations. He might be in some, but not in all of them. But I do like him. Like I say, he brings a great fan base, which I love. That could make some great rivalries. He's not afraid to talk to opponents and make it into a slanging match verbally before fights and build fights up. And it also brings it in the ring. So look, I can't argue with Marku. Chris Fanny says dead fight. It's just good to see Marku out. I think Marku had I don't know if he signed with Boxer or he had a deal left with Boxer. That's why he's on this card. But it is what it is. But tonight, Christopher, if you can stay up or set your alarm, join me for the big one. Crawford versus Porter. 2 a.m. I'll be on here. Minute left now. Round number 1. Marku's round. Come on strong. He's the aggressor. Connected with a few shots. Try and throw some combinations in. His opponent not really setting any up, not looking too adventurous or anything like that. So Marku with an uppercut. So yeah, Marku controlling this fight so far. Get in the comments, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Pet Talk boys. Don't forget to ring that bell, hit that notification bell, and get all the latest interviews, all the latest content, and all the latest watch-alongs. As soon as we go live, you will hear about it. And then look, that's the end of the bell there for round number 1. Big cheer for Marku. Marku dominated that round. This guy looks like a tough guy, mate. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, it could be a points victory, a one-sided beatdown, but definitely a Marku 10-9 round that one. And in the comments, we've got Jack Napier saying, "Can't fault Florian Marcu's heart, that's for sure." No, definitely, definitely. Round number 2, people. I would love to, but I was on the site at 5 getting that overtime. No, fair play, mate. Fair play. If you need that rest, you need that rest. And Hader says, "What would you be, a promoter or a manager?" I'd be both. Do a bit of both, promoting and managing. It's kind of both anyway. If you're a manager, you've got to promote your fighters. I think it could go. Oh, they're going toe to toe here. Was it? Is his name Luis Yetta or something? His opponent. He thought, okay, I'm gonna have to go a bit game this second round. Um, Christopher Anthony says, "See how it goes, Jay. But good watch on tonight, pal. Kane Dingle was no match for me." Nah, he bottled it, mate. Same as Joe Randall, he bottled it and all. I'm shocked by that. Really shocked, but look, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if we get a response from Joe Randall. But now Nelson's back on the scene. It's good to get him about. But yeah, not much going on in this fight. You've got a few Marku fans in the comments, which is great. Christopher Anthony says, "I'm recording it. We'll watch it in the morning." No, fair play, mate. That's fair enough. There's not really much action happening here, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. Yeah, not much action happening, is there? Oh, some solid shots here by Marku. End of the bell, end of the round, I mean. And Matthew Tinker comes in with a response to Christian Anthony. Algeria looked great in his last outing against Lapierre, a fight box at world level. Algeria's boxed at elite level. It's a big test for Ben. That's a great comment there, Matthew. I've got to admit that is a great comment. Dustin says, "Is there any good undercard fights for Porter Crawford?" I don't know, mate. I haven't even checked. I wasn't even sure if I was doing the shows till late this evening, so I'll probably have a little bit of research before I get onto the show later. But if anyone in the comments knows, I'm sure Haydar can throw it in the comments for us. But Jack Napier says, Ben versus Boots or Vergis Ortiz. Some great fights there. And Christopher Anthony says, Algeria a few years ago before, but I think Ben will go through him now. Matthew Tinker says, I agree, there's some great domestic fights with Ben, but he can go back to when Algeria beats him. But round number 3 here for Marku. Did they say? Did they just? If you're listening to it, did they say that Crawford versus Porter be coming out? The fight should be starting about 4:30. Let me know if you know. Haydar, do you know? No, Marku stepping on the pace here. Stephen Ortiz is fighting. Oh, that's a good fight. I'll be up for seeing that. But the undercard's not too great, if I'm being honest. I think, if I recall seeing it, I'm not too sure. So apparently the Americans are big on Ben. Needs to roll the dice as Jack Napier. And the undercard is trash, to be fair. If the undercard's trash, I might change them. And I might come on for about 3:45, 3:30 maybe. I might come on for 3:30, 2 o'clock then. I'm not being funny. I don't really want to watch some trash undercard fights after doing this show tonight. So, which is an absolute great show tonight. If it was only one show, I would have done all the cards later, but I'll probably jump on just for the Crawford Porter fight and then do a reaction after and talk about it, because hopefully it's a great fight. So I might get on for the fight before that. So yeah, I might come on for that one. Oh wait there one moment. I'm back, people. I do apologise. The dogs were going crazy, and I don't want to upset any mum's neighbours, so I had to go sort them out. So yeah, look, obviously going to the next round there for Florian and Market. Florian, fight total, Marku's thrown less shots, but his success has been more. So round number 4, halfway through the fight, yeah. And I think it's going to be a points win here for Marku, if I'm being completely honest. Marku throws combinations. This guy looks like he can see out the 8 rounds. I think that Eubank Williams card is still going there. Books and Solomon haven't said anything about it being off. Maybe. Lakeith, I hope he knocks the guy out, because he said that last time he said he would, he didn't. Yeah. It'd be tough for him to get a knockout here, if I'm being completely honest. This guy looks durable. He can stick in there. But Marku's got a bit of pop about his punches, and he steps up and hits him with a good shot. He could get him out of there. He's got a strong fan base that stay there to watch him. So obviously Marku's going to want to get the stoppage. He's going to be looking for that. minute 19 left of round number 4. But yeah, I can't see him getting a whip victory here. I like the selection of house plants in the background, mate. They're not mine, they're my mum's. I've come to my mum's tonight. She's got Sky, so I've come round here to watch the Bills tonight. And yeah, it's not mine. But I appreciate the nice comments, and I'll let her know that you like the decor. But yeah, Marku, nothing really flashy about this performance so far. I think he's winning the fight. There's no doubt about that. I'd have him 4-0 up after this round. But the guy looks like he could be here all night, if I'm being honest with you. I think backyard boxing should be a YouTube series. Yeah, it'd be a great YouTube series, wouldn't it be? It'd be an absolutely fantastic. You get that. Like I said, if you haven't check out Street Beefs, people on YouTube, Street Beefs. I watch that all the time. Backyard boxing and MMA and whatever, and it's quite an interesting watch. So if you haven't seen it, YouTube Street Beefs, check it out. A bit of promotion there for Street Beefs. So and Khan was great in his prime. Yeah, Khan was good in his prime. He's vulnerable too, wasn't he, with his chin. See, after that Braders fight, before that Braders fight, he was just with the hand speed, just taking people out, looking unstoppable. But then after that Braders defeat, even after that, he had a couple of good victories against Alexander and some other fights, but he just was vulnerable. When he fought Danny Garcia, so that Canelo loss was pretty bad. I know it was at a different weight. Christopher Anthony says a prime Khan would destroy Ben. We would never know, though, would we? We would never know. So Macklin's got it for 37 to Marku. He's the second round of 10-10 even rounds, but then all the other rounds to Marku. Who's winning? We're in round number 5, and I've got Marku winning every round so far. 4 rounds out of 4. We're in round number 5 here. 2 minutes 15 left of the round, and they're like toying with each other. Marku's coming out now, shouting stuff, getting a bit more aggressive. They're talking to each other. He's got his hands down, Marku. Yeah, it's a bit interesting this 1 minute into this round. Christopher Anthony says this Marku fight's dead. It is, but that's like made it a bit more lively. I guess them having a bit of a shouting match and trying to make it a bit more interesting. Khan was unified world champ at Ben's age, but Prince Teddy says, but the 147 division wasn't like what it was now. Would a prime Amir Khan be world champion in the 147 division at the moment? I don't think so. I don't think a prime Amir Khan beats Terence Crawford. I don't think a prime Amir Khan beats Errol Spence. I don't think a prime Amir Khan beats Manny Pacquiao. I don't think a prime Amir Khan beats Keith Thurman. I don't think he beats Sean Porter either. All right then, Prince Teddy. So you think the prime Amir Khan beats Errol Spence? Yeah. You think he beats a Terence Crawford? You think he beats all the names that I said? I don't think so. I don't think he beats one of them. On the sheer fact that I think if any of them landed a big shot on him, he's out. Jack Navy says, I'm impressed with the progress. Manny was ducking Amir Khan. Yeah, but we're going on prime fighters here, though. Prince Teddy, you can't say a prime Amir Khan would beat a Ben, but then when I say would a prime Amir Khan beat a prime Macchiel, you say Manny was ducking Amir at the end of his career. That's not what it is. You're saying prime, so if you're saying he's prime, we've got to put everyone in their prime, and he doesn't beat them. Like I said, you throw a prime Amir Khan in the welterweight division now, 2021. I don't believe he would be well. He would beat any of the world champions at the moment, or a few of the people that ain't world champion, i.e., Keith Thurman, Sean Porter. Michael Hall says Khan is and was so overrated. He lost to blood Brady Prescott and also lost to the likes of Lamont Peterson, Danny Garcia, and he got absolutely destroyed by Canelo and Crawford in his big fight. Prime Amir Khan beats Prime Crawford. No, that he doesn't. Who has Crawford beat? Well, he beat Amir Khan for starters. Whether it was his prime or not, he would beat him, and I don't think in his prime he would beat him. Ricky Burns, who I was great, I thought was a good champion. Not saying he's elite, but he's a freeweight world champion, and Crawford done a number on him. Crawford's a great fighter. Crawford's a good fighter. I agree earlier. I said earlier he hasn't fought the elite of the elite, and that's not his fault. That's down to his promotion team. But I feel like he's that top type of fighter that when he steps in, he steps in. And tonight we'll see it against Sean Porter, who's a fully fledged 147 fighter. Marku beats Spence. You got some of Dingle Snow. Who said that he beats Khan got flattened Prescott? True. Yeah. Watch it in about 30 seconds. So yeah, Florian Marku here, round number 6. I've got him 5 rounds up, winning the first 5 rounds. Pretty comfortable, doing a solid job what he has to do. His opponent's not looking like he could put a dent in Marku, and I think Marku's doing okay. His opponent's very durable, give him that. Very tough. Got a lot of commitment, a lot of credit. So yeah. And Shiraz versus Bradley Skeet, yeah, that's a great fight on the undercard. Really enjoy watching that. And yeah, McCann, Noakes, Atuma, and yeah, it's a great undercard. I'm looking forward to that. Big up to Black Flash Promotions as well. Pat Barrett and the team doing some great stuff, and also BT Sport, Frank Warren, Queensbridge Promotion, also doing some great stuff as well, along with Sky Sports and the Zone. Let's not forget Channel 5, Mix Hennessy, and that also doing their bit, and some other great other promoters out there like Lee and Fight Zone, Dennis Hobson, and all that. So, yeah. And Luke 20 says, how do you see Arthur rematch going? I think it will be a Arthur points win or Arthur stoppage win this time. I think Yard's a great fighter, I really do. I've got nothing bad to say about Yard, but I just feel like he doesn't fight high level opponents. If Since he's lost to Yard, he's fought absolutely tin cans. Since he lost to Arthur, he's just fought tin cans, and it was the same when he went up for the world title shot. He fought absolutely no one before that, and so I don't think he's learned. He needed a couple of stiffer opponents before going back in with Arthur. Arthur's jab is unreal, and I think if he's got good hands this time, he could stop him. Boxer putting on better cards than Frank at the moment, in my opinion. Yeah, no, that's a good shout. I agree. Arthur's jab is unreal. Yeah, no, I agree too. And first impression of the Azeem brothers, Jay. Faultless. Can't really say anything other than that. They performed well. A first round stoppage for Hassan, and for his brother, he got a second round stoppage. So you can't really argue with that. Obviously, early on in their careers, one's 2-0, one's 1-0. Let's just enjoy the journey. Michael Hall says Khan has fast hands, but he has a glass chin that even my nan could shout. It's so true. Round number 7's kicked off here. I said it could go 8 rounds. APR reckons Marku beat Spence, but he's off his head. That's not true. I'm not saying Marku beat Spence with ease. I'm just saying if he's got a decent chin, he's more likely to win versus Spence. No, I think that's a level above. I think you've got to let Marku just go through the levels and progress steadily. Obviously, he's come from a kickboxing background. Boxing's a different game. Obviously, there's certain points where you could step in with kicks and that. But look, let's enjoy the ride. Let's stop putting too much pressure on these guys. And yeah, just let's enjoy the ride. Got a minute 55 left of this. Yeah. We've got Vidal looking at before the end of the year. Yeah, it'd be good to see Vidal ride. I really rate him. Think he's a great boxer. Obviously, love what he does on YouTube and all his other stuff that he does. So it'd be great to see him back in the boxing ring and progress as a boxer. Really rate Vidal Riley. Obviously, in the cruiserweight division, you got like people like Billy Smith, Riakporhe. What else was I going to say there? Tommy Fury, people like that. They could probably mix it up with. So yeah. Michael says, I agree with you. Marku doesn't beat Spencer, like maybe in the future they'll improve it, maybe. Just let him go through the levels, no point rushing him. Like there's no point rushing Marku. You're seeing the improvements each time. Obviously this guy's a durable guy. Like a lot of people like to not credit people when they don't get a stoppage, but then you've got to respect the person and the fight. And if someone's durable, got a lot of heart, you got to credit the heart and the durability. I mean they win, you just got to give them the credit they deserve. So like this guy is a tough opponent. Do you know what I mean? But Marku's winning every round. I should think that he'd get it easily on the scorecards. And yeah, you get this one out the bag. You get a points victory, and you move on to the next one. It's official. Ollie is no longer at the wheel. Is that true? Let me have a look. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a notification. Where have you seen that then? So Fabrizio Romano said that, is he? Oh, okay. Was that on Instagram or something? Is it? Yeah, well, if he's gone, then we'll see. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, styles make fights. Marku is food for boots. Ortiz might stand a chance. But look, here we go. Round number 8. It's going to be a points win here for Marku, and that's all we can say. And Christopher Anthony comes up with a great point here. If you're judging Marku as a learning fighter, then you have to put him against other up and coming fighters. Ortiz boots are more along Marku, and I agree. The fight over? No, the fight's not over. It's in the final round, round number 8, 8 out of 8. I think Marku's won all 7 rounds, in my opinion. So he should easily get it on the scorecards. Shame he couldn't get a knockout for his Albanian fans. There's a lot of fans there, but I'm sure he'll be able to sell a lot more tickets in the future and come some shows. He's at an uppercut there from his opponent. Marku doesn't want to eat too many shots, but he does have quite a good defence with a high guard. But the ref breaks him up. Marku comes in with a 1-2 from the southpaw position. Obviously, it's the way Marku fights. Christopher Anthony says Spence with one eye would beat Marku. Can't believe I'm having this conversation. I do too. I don't know if they're having you on a wind up here or whatnot, but it's like earlier someone saying that they think Prime, I think it was Prince Teddy saying he thinks Amir Khan would beat the world champions at welterweight of 2021, and I don't believe he would. But minute 17 left to round number 8. As I said, it's going to points unless Marku can get a late stoppage here, which against this opponent, look, this opponent's come in, he's come for the rounds and he's earned his cash. He's earned the cash for the 8 rounds. So last 15 seconds, Marku lands with a great shot there. He's ending the fight well. Well, like Louisietta thinks he's done enough, but I definitely think that Marku's won that, if I'm being completely honest with you. If I'm being completely honest, I think Marku's won that. Let's see on the scorecards. So let's see, people. It's going to obviously go to Marku on the scorecards. There's no arguments about that. So I'll probably give him 8 rounds. There we go. We're going to get the results in now, people. $78.75 for Florian Marku. So yeah, Marku with the victory. Good 8 rounds there under his belt, and what have I got to say more than that? It was just a good 8 rounds for him. But look, I'm going to make a move, people. I'm going to be back later on this evening for the Crawford first quarter fight. Please join me on the Pet Talk Boys YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Look, it's been a great show tonight, people. It's been some good fights. It's been great to be speaking to you guys. Always a pleasure. Follow me on my socials at the bottom. Find the guys at the bottom as well. Please check them out. Please support everybody. And look, I've been JLB. Join me later on. And you know what time it is. It's Pep Talk time. And I'll see you soon. Cheers. Thank you, guys. Cheers for the action tonight.